Hello, everybody. Hang on, my iPad just turned itself off. It was idling too long. Look at me idling. Old people talk. But how's everybody going? I know I almost didn't go do a stream tonight, but I thought, no, let's do it. I was just going to be sitting playing computer games on my iPad. So let's do some stuff. Nothing really too interesting has been happening last couple of days. The Amber thing's kind of dying down. I'm catching up because I haven't watched Spidey Lex's or what's her name, Alexis's second part of the Q&A. So we'll watch that together. We're going to watch a little bit of Amber's 3-hour live stream because not going to watch all of it. Foodie's got a live stream that she did, like, that's only a couple of hours old. So we might dip in and watch some of it with lots of fast forwarding. I've got Glitters and Lasers. She's got a brand new haul that she's filmed after a surgery. And what was the other thing? I've got a wee little retro foodie to react to. Whoops, my voice got caught. I found a little nugget that I thought it's very fitting that we watch the video. It's from Just Saying's channel. It's only about 10 minutes long, but I just thought it would be appropriate considering the conversation that they had the other day when she did her live stream and she was trying to write the narrative. So for any of those new people in girl world who don't know, there's a little video that we can watch just to straighten out some things that Foodie said from the other day. But anyway, let's see who's here. Let me see off the top of my head. I know Ghost's here, Panda Pondu's here, Omi's here, Mandrews, XL. Ooh, living, laughing, crafting with crones. Of course, yes. You can drop the link in here if you want to. By all means, they're totally fine. Seafood Pie's here. Bada bing, bada boom. Hello. Shelly Dally, Smiglet. Hello again. Lady Lithium. Hello. Leonie, Shellcat, Cypher. I've got BTS has got a series called Cypher 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need a 5, but being in the military, it's not the time to write one. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing a little bit of a collective girl world sort of situation. So what's been happening? What's happened? Anything that I've missed? I still haven't seen. I've still managed to avoid a real, true, accurate picture of the D. Still haven't seen it. I think I'm the last person in girl world who probably has not seen it. There's probably a handful of us who haven't searched it up or just aren't in the underbelly enough on Twitter to sort of come across it. So I'm fortunate. But the things that I have in my mind, I think I have a very good depiction. I think my mind can create something pretty gnarly up there. But yeah, I still haven't seen it. Thank God. Thank God. Hi, Nicola. Now, Nicola, we are going to be watching Glitter and Lasers tonight, and I know you hate her voice and she drives you mental. So I'm giving you the option. When we start the video, you can dip out, and then we're going to do a retro after that. So I'm forewarning you, heads up, trigger warning for Glitters and Lasers voice for anyone who gets triggered. I know my guy's looking for it. Look, I've been on Twitter a little bit looking around, and it's definitely not there. So I must just have the angels looking down on me that nobody hates me enough to send it my way. So I'm so excited. I love that I haven't seen it. I don't really think I'm missing out. Maybe if I need something to if I'm having a really down day and I need a bit of a giggle, it might be something that might cheer me up. But, I'm a pretty happy gal most days. A botched circus. Oh, circumcision, do you think? I was listening to Bad Seed today, and she did mention that Turkey, which is really, really close to them, has phenomenal plastic surgeons there. Now, I'm thinking, we've never thought of this before because we didn't know that he had a botched ding-dong or there was something deformed or something wrong with it. Now, Thailand is well known for its transgender surgeries. Now, I'm not saying he's getting surgery to be transgender, but I'm saying if I'm going to go and get someone to look at my mangled wiener and someone who knows their way around constructing and reconstructing and unconstructing a peen, Thailand's the place that I'd go. Perhaps it was research. Perhaps he was setting up an appointment for down the line. I don't know. This is something we've not thought of course. We didn't have all the information before. We didn't know he had some problems downstairs, Or maybe he just tells Foodie he's got problems downstairs. I mean, look at it. You'd believe him when he told you that, wouldn't you? You take one look at it and go, bro, I will never harass you for anything to do with that ever again, because clearly there's something wrong down there. So maybe that's what he tells Foodie. That's why they don't do it, because he's got plumbing problems. It kind of looks like the blind kid took a scalpel to his pee-pee. Oh, does it? Why would there be marks all over it? Maybe he was in an unfortunate farming accident or something. Streams walking dog, but mostly she goes Foodie and some others. Oh, that's nice. Okay. But I have a very important question. Foodie claims people keep sending her these D pics, but she's a married Muslim woman. Why is she looking at these kind of pics and not on here yelling at the senders about it? True, because if it's not Salah's wing, she would be complaining that, please stop sending me random pictures of other men's ween. That's very haram. It's very Salah is very upset that I'm perusing pics of other men's wieners. I mean, that's not very cool. That's not very, very what halal, is it? That's not very nice. He's not been a blessed guy in his life, has he? Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with, look, should we do Ambi being drunk on stream for a little bit to see how far we get, or do we want to get into Alexis and just get her Q&A, get through that, have a little bit of a listen, do a little bit of Ambi being drunk and trying to explain the cookie situation? Not the cookie, her cookie situation. And then we'll move into Foodie Beauty. Oh, no, we'll do glitters and lasers and we'll finish off with foodie stuff. What do you reckon? What do you want to do? Or do we want to watch Foodie try and cook poutine from scratch? Because I watched this. Not watched it. I kind of watched an edited version of this, and I couldn't actually, and there was no sound on. I just was watching it with no sound. I couldn't actually figure out what she was trying to make, because her roux was very bizarre. But anyway, it was the flour butter ratio was all out of whack. So which one do you want to watch first? Oh, yeah. Maybe she doesn't know that it is his. Maybe she can't confirm or deny it because she's never seen it up close before. Maybe he's said to her, "Oh, that's not my dick. You would know. I've got size 13 feet. Of course, my dick wouldn't be that small or that mangled. I have pristine peen." And she's like, "Okay, I believe you," because she's got no way to confirm it. Okay, the cream of butter soup. Yeah, let's watch the cooking fiasco. Okay. Now's your time to veto the cooking thing. If you don't want to watch it, watch something else, let me know now, or that's what we're going to watch. Okay, and we're not watching the entire thing. We're just going to watch the cooking portion because nobody likes the Foodie Beauty live stream. Okay, I do love the beginning of her little video. Start the morning with me. She's like so positive. She really makes you want to jump out of bed and look at the sunshine, take a deep breath and get your day started, doesn't she? She's so motivating. She's a life coach after all, isn't she? Okay, let's make her big. Let's speed her up because, yes, Foodie at speed is the only way to do it, or Foodie on speed is the only way to do it. Okay, there we go. All right, you ready? Now, volume's up. Her sound sucks. I think she's probably got the microphone on. I'm not too sure. Now, this is not today's one, the one that she's just done. This is the poutine one. We'll get into the other one next after this, all right? So she's about to start cooking for everyone. Yay! Woo! Okay, so ready, go.
Yeah, I probably could. Let's go see. Let's go see about it. What do you do? Oh, my back hurts. I need to stand.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's put the fan towards the kitchen. I'm making us pretend, babe. Yeah, where's my kitchen shoes?
Oh, God. Oh no, stop.
Garbage.
Oh, does anybody else pull back from the screen when she's that close? Like, it feels really invasive. It could probably because I've got a massive, like, 27-inch monitor in front of me, but it feels like she's talking to me like right here, and I'm like, I feel like I need to go backwards because it's so invasive. Oh, those jowls. Her jowls are coming in beautifully. She's looking very Hitchcock. Okay.
I'm putting your kitchen shoes here.
Oh, Ghost, I haven't checked my emails today for dough cookie Gmail, but I will do it immediately after the stream, unless it's something important that did you send it to me? Did you send it to me? Because if you did, you're in trouble. But if it's something else, and I need to read it immediately, let me know. Oh, yes. Look at the state of that cover. It's filthy. Oh, and I wanted to say this outfit that she's got on. Does anybody else get Renaissance nursemaid vibes from this entire outfit? I'm feeling like she should be cleaning out ladies of the court latrines in this outfit. You know, getting the vibes like housemaiding.
Oh, I found the black pepper. I'm gonna need that.
Ooh.
Hold on, guys. We're gonna put my spices.
Oh, thank God. You and me,
Here.
Ghost. Twins.
Where can I put my spices? Hold on.
Was the stream from today a raid stream as well? Because if so, I'm going to download it myself. I'm going to do that right now because I might want to edit it. Let me do that right now. Let me see how fast I can do this. Let me see. Was it a raid stream today? Really? Oh my God. Okay. Is this the one? The live? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I just heard her talking about some Axel Foley song. Okay. Da, 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 da. Let me see. I think that's the one. The one that says start. So we're starting out the day like in a positive mode, and then it just ends up in another range stream. Jeez. Get it together, Chantal. Get it together, life coach. That isn't very life coachy of her, is it? Oof. Downloading. Oh, geez.
Thanks, babe, for being on it.
Oh my God. Her little kitchen gives me kitchenette vibes. You know, when you go to a little holiday home by the beach, you know, there's little shacks on the beach, and they have like, they're usually from the 60s and 70s, and they've just been, you know, spruced up, not renovated, but just spruced up. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting beach shack vibes from her little kitchenette, because I wouldn't call it a full-size kitchen. It's a kitchen, mini kitchen. Oh, thank you, Ghost. I appreciate that. Oh, God. Oh, okay. What I want to know is, is she wearing slippers on her feet to be in her kitchen because she doesn't clean her kitchen floors often enough, that they feel dirty, that she feels like she can get out of cleaning them more often because she's wearing slippers and she doesn't have to worry about the grit and the grot on the bottom? I just don't understand why we're wearing kitchen slippers. She's not a fastidious woman. She's not a tidy woman. She's not a cleaning woman. What does she need house slippers for? I don't understand it. Yes, right. Beach shack vibes. Shack. Like Love Shack.
Here.
Oh, are you telling me the grey smock is her cleaning dress? Is that what that is? Is it like an apron that she pops over a little black outfit? Oh, that's cute. That's adorable that she's trying to be real housewifey. I find that very cute.
I need to fry the stuff.
Oh, they're going to Bali. But I don't think Bali's on the list of places that he can get into. I don't think he can get a visa for Indonesia. He can go to Malaysia, Thailand. Iran and Iraq, and I think maybe like the Emirates, one of Saudi Arabia or something. His passport doesn't get him into many places. It's one of the weakest passports you can have on this planet. They can't. She keeps saying, we're going to travel the world. We're going to travel the world. They can't travel the world. They can travel to 5 different places, and they've already been to one.
I just used this like yesterday. No. Let me clean it out. Can you guys see me?
We can see all your bits. Yep. We can see your bits. Oh, that's what she called it. Okay. Is anybody else bothered by the mop bucket being kept in the kitchen near where you cook? Or is that just me? Because I hate mops. I can't stand mops. The smell of it, I think it's just a trauma from those old stringy rag mops as a kid. They always smell funky. No matter how much you washed them with hot water, no matter how much you put them out in the sunshine to dry, they always had a funky smell. I can't stand buckets and mop buckets kept in the kitchen. They have to be kept in the laundry or outside or somewhere. I can't have them in the kitchen, especially where you prepare your food. That's nasty. I'd rather have a poop bucket in there.
That's perfect.
What is that for? Oh, it's for the chips.
Clean oil.
But don't they have an air fryer? Why isn't she cooking her chips in the air fryer? Or is this is that for the gravy? Is that how she makes her gravy? I'm so confused. Oh, kitchen is the laundry. Okay. That's annoying. Stop doing it. Oh my God.
Now before that,
she looks like she's having a litter.
So,
a litter of puppies. Made,
so I need butter. Cream.
What's the butter for? And the cream? What's it for?
Water. Chicken bouillon.
Am I mistaken? Aren't we supposed to be making poutine? What do we need ketchup? What do we need cream? And what do we need butter for if we're making poutine? I am confusion. Oh, no, she needs butter for the gravy. You're right.
All right.
Oh, there probably is a poop bucket.
Hey, guys.
Hi. You said hello already.
What else?
I'm going to totally flex. My kitchen is my kitchen's about 7 years old now, and it's not a flash kitchen. My kitchen shits all over this little shit box. And it's not even fancy, but oh my God, before we renovated my kitchen was actually even smaller than this. It was like caravan small in a house. It was the worst. I stopped cooking because the kitchen was so bad. I hated it. I hated cooking in there. But it was smaller than this, but it was clean. At least it was clean. I'll love it. I'm counting on you to be honest with me. I hope you're not being sarcastic, lockdog.
So I'm gonna put
Isabella.
Some butter in the pan.
How much butter for what?
Can you see? No, you can't, huh? There we go. Right. We're gonna heat that on medium. She's
cooking some steak with that butter and some fish. That's not for the gravy, is it? That's not the butter for the gravy. She's melting the butter to make pastry or something because you do not need that much butter for gravy. Oh, shit. Just fat things with Foodie. She does. I think we all hate ketchup. We all hate a lot of foods now. Right. Who can't look at a French fry the same anymore? I can't. Oh, or burgers. It's butter soup. Oh, wonderful. She's making up her own cuisine. Is she even wearing shoes? Oh, they just don't fit her. Okay.
Flour, onion powder, salt, pepper. Hi, guys. Can you see me?
Foodie, we can see you from the moon. You and the Great Wall of China. That's not even true, but you know, the lie.
Okay. Ugh. I'm trying to make my my dress here. Okay.
Confirmed. Isabella has confirmed it. This is not an authentic poutine gravy. This is garbage Foodie Beauty gravy. Okay.
So this is going to heat up.
Is it?
The butter. Let me get a bowl of water.
Look at her flexing on us. She's got 4 pots with matching lids. Look at her glow up in the kitchen. This is thrilling foodie. Fast forward at the sink. There we go.
I can't really see your comments right now. So right now, I'm making a roux. So what I would do is, if I had chicken, I would use less butter.
Okay, so if we're making a roux and we're using this amount of butter to make said roux for gravy, that is enough gravy to feed probably a family of 10 for Christmas dinner. You need maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of butter to 1 to 2 tablespoons of flour, and that makes hella gravy. Hella gravy. That's a lot of, oh my God.
And some of the chicken fat. But since I don't have any of that.
I don't know who told her this. I don't know who makes her think that every gravy needs to have drippings in it. That is just one way to make gravy. Most gravies are just flour, butter, salt, pepper, and maybe herbs or the scrapings, not the drippings, but the scrapings of the pan. It does not have to have drippings in it to be an authentic nor a tasty gravy. It's actually better and low calorie and less fat to have it without the drippings in it, but it can still be flavorful. You don't need the drippings.
I'm eyeballing a couple of tablespoons of white flour. Ugh.
It's this or KFC, Tammy.
I'm just going to make a roux.
Because she likes jokes. She was telling us that we should not, I'm out of frame. We should not be offended by people. And Foodie doesn't rage, she just tells jokes. And she's an entertainer. And I'm thinking that this is another way for her to tell jokes. Because she has no idea. This is a comedy skit. The cooking is a comedy skit. You just got to look at it from the right perspective. She's doing it completely wrong and making it look like it would taste like ass intentionally. That's the punchline.
Hi guys, we're making poutine.
It's funny, Nicola. Get in the spirit. It's funny.
Okay. Just let that cook a bit. Now, is this a whole chicken bouillon? No, I need more than 1. I need 1.5. Okay. There we go. All right, but you can use chicken bouillon.
What is she doing?
If you don't have real chicken stuff.
What is she doing?
Okay.
Is she directly gonna just throw those cubes into that butter? She's not gonna make liquid stock with the bouillon cubes and then add it as you need it. Is she not doing that?
So this roux is gonna cook a little bit to get rid of that raw flavor.
Because you got too much fucking flour in there?
But not for too long anyways. Okay, so now I'm gonna add this bouillon. My stomach just growled. I'm gonna add some water. Okay.
That's why her gravy tastes fucking raw, because she doesn't cook the flour out of it. Who taught her how to make gravy? Where did she learn this? Because that's not how you make a roux.
Like that. Gonna let it boil up a little bit. Gonna wash my hands.
Oh,
yes. It's greasy. The chicken stock is greasy. Okay. Whoa.
Oh, and she's got something on the front of her dress.
Okay. Turn it down a bit.
I don't know about anybody else, but we all know how to make a roux, except for Foodie. We put smaller amounts of butter and flour in because you don't need that much because it actually expands and stretches because that's what flour does. We cook the roux quite a bit until it's quite dry, and then the flour until it's like a soft powdery, like it's dryish, but it's not burning, so it's a low medium heat. But we cook it so it's like cooks a lot of that butter out of it, and then we slowly add in the stock powder, the stock liquid, like stock, and then we're whisking the entire time. We keep whisking and it thickens, and then you add more, and then you stir it till it thickens, and then you add more. And while you're doing that, you're cooking out the mealiness of the flour, and then we're getting the right consistency. And then we just keep adding it until the liquid's all gone and it's the right thickness that you want. And you add your salt and pepper at the end just to season it out. And if you want to add herbs, you add that in. And if you want to put drippings in it, you scratch them from the bottom, or that's when you pour them in at the very end. That's how you make a roux. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She's literally making butter soup. It is butter soup.
Add more water. It's very thick.
She's revoked. She's no longer allowed to be Canadian. Okay.
Add some cream. Whoa. Calm down. Just a splash of cream. Okay. So I just kind of add it as it goes. I know it looks pale, but it kind of
looks completely wrong.
All right, that should be good for water. Okay.
Yes.
Good consistency.
Yes, Panda, you get honorary poutine citizenship.
Okay. Now I add ketchup. You can add tomato if you don't want the sugar in it. A bit of black pepper. I need to fill my spice things. That's where little things like that where I'm lazy. Onion powder.
Oh, that's where you're lazy. Okay. Thanks for clarifying, Foodie.
I hate when it does that. Come on. It's going to turn the ketchup, it's going to turn the gravy like a bit of an orange color. And actually, Louis Pizzeria, their gravy is bright orange.
Because that's what you want, orange gravy. Nothing says poutine like orange gravy.
And I always wonder how they get it like that. They probably use tomato.
I don't know.
All right. So we're going to let that cook a little bit. Okay. We're going to put our spices away in the cupboard.
This is why I was confused. I actually thought that maybe she was making a mac and cheese sauce. That's what I thought. I thought she's put the lid on there, and then she's going to come back and she's going to put some pasta in there, and she's just sort of like heating it through or boiling. I didn't know what the fuck she was doing, but I've never put a lid on gravy like that, because gravy it thickens up real quick and then you start to burn the ass out of the bottom of your saucepan if you don't watch it. But okay, she's devil may care is our foodie when it comes to the cooking.
Catch here.
No, giant sauce is nothing like that. Definitely doesn't have ketchup in it. It's got a little bit of Worcestershire in it, but I don't know what that is that she just made. There's probably a name for it. She put a bit of mustard in it. I guess you could call it Salisbury sauce if it had some mustard in it, close to, with a bit of, I don't know, that's the closest thing I could think it would be like a Salisbury sauce, mustard and tomato sauce put together.
Oh yeah, spices right here. All right. Oh, I'm sweaty. Okay. So some what? Are you guys saying something? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty thick. So I'm just going to put that down, let it sit, and we're going to put the oil on. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Excuse me, the pepper.
Mm. Oh, okay. Speed it up, girl.
Ooh. Oh, cheese. Okay, so for potatoes, I know. Okay.
Oh, God.
In the oven right now because we'll need it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I don't have paper towel
I just
right
thought
now,
of it.
so.
She's going to be putting frozen chips into that boiling water in that pan like that, isn't she? Wow.
I'm going to catch the fries on this. But how I tell the oil's ready?
How do you tell?
I put my hand. It's not ready
Oh,
yet.
that's a how do normal people who know how to cook check to see if your oil's ready? You use a thermometer, or you can get a little drop of water and drop it in there, or splash. That's how I do. I just do a little finger splash. Or you can take a crumb of one of the chips or whatever you're cooking and drop it in there and see how the bubbles form around it to check to see if it's the right temperature or not. Sticking your hand over the hot oil seems like the stupidest way to check if the oil's ready. Tells you fucking nothing. Just tells you that the oil is hot, but doesn't tell you if it's the right temp or not. But cooking, stupid cooking with Foodie.
Soon. Okay. What are you guys saying?
I think she is. She's probably been watching it.
No, this is not for my Temu haul. This is like an old house dress. Like I wear it. Like I don't wear this under it when I'm home alone. Like when I'm not on live. But it's a just a dress. Like it's.
It looks very much like my garbage bag tunic from my Foodie Beauty fashion line that I did. Do you remember when I did that? Probably not. That was one of my first videos that I did. I did a Foodie Beauty fashion line. I did a garbage bag tunic dress. It looked fabulous on me. It looks very similar to what Foodie Beauty's wearing right now.
I don't care if it gets dirty. There's like oil stains on it. Almost.
Or bread. Yes,
so
bread is another classic way to do it.
Hot now.
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Worcester sauce. We call it Worcestershire.
Yeah. Perfect. Put it on low. I have a strainy spoon. And we're good to go.
Are we?
Can anybody match my freak? Match my freak. Mickey puts in at 5 a.m. Match my freak.
No.
Y'all can't match my freak.
She's been watching a lot of TikTok.
Is this still good?
Oh my God. This is the entertainment that she promises all her beezers.
Oh.
Okay.
It wasn't that hot.
Yeah, just throw them all in. Just do it.
All right. It's supposed to be louder than that.
I was going to say that oil is not ready. That oil's not ready for those chips, and those chips are going to suck ass. They're going to be soggy as fuck. It's proper local, actually, right? Hi, Miriam. Miriam, you are correct. Showing the outer lines of the female body is apparently haram. The whole reason that she has to wear her oversized abayas is not to show the contours of her body. Same reason that she's not supposed to show her head. Yet, apparently it's okay to see the tightness of the dress. It's totally fine, but definitely no hair. Definitely not allowed to see the baldy head. Can't do that. No.
All right.
Yes.
Fine. It's not even hot enough, that oil? All those fries made it not.
Did anybody else just get a real like holy shit and just expected that whole thing just to come off? She is so, and look how close her tit is to that hot metal. Oh my God. She's, oh my God. This is like cooking with Homer Simpson.
Oh, hot, so I'm turning it up. Shoot! Rat! That's annoying. Let me tell you right now.
Oh, fuck's sake. I wonder what she's got the aircon at. Those chips are just going to be oily and soggy and nasty. Fast forward. Now they're starting to get up to speed, but it's too late. They're ruined. Is she taking a dump? What is she doing? Oh, starting to bubble a little too much. I'm nervous to how every time her boob gets near that pot, I get a bit nervous.
Hey guys. Okay. Now they're cooking. All
Good
right.
motivation. Stir it. Yes, stir the hot
I don't know how
oil.
this is gonna
Stir
turn out.
it.
I've never mixed
Perfect.
fries before.
Yep, that's what we
So,
want to do. Stir
yeah.
the oil. Stir it all around. Perfect. Oh, look at her teeth. Yeah. So pretty. Yeah, she's so pretty. The most pretty. She thinks she looks good.
Yeah, I'm always worried about like grease fire, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be careful.
No, I didn't. I said I'm scared every time her tits get near that hot, oily pan. I'm like, she's leaning up against it and she bumps it. She's going to get nipple burn or she's going to knock it off the stove and the oil's going to go fucking everywhere and she's going to get burnt. And she's a diabetic. So you can imagine what's going to happen to her. She's not going to heal very well. She's probably going to get infections. Like it's just a night. It's just not a good scenario. It makes me nervous. Stick to air frying, Foodie. Stay away from the oil. Who just walks away from a boiling pot of oil, Foodie? Foodie does.
You want crazy frog later? Julie has a trained fire marshal. Number 7.
She put the chips in before the oil was ready.
Come see mom.
No, let's not.
Oh.
No. Are we no longer in the kitchen?
Who's gonna match mine?
Nobody's going to match your freak. Nobody wants to. No, Sala can match your freak. Clearly, his undercarriage is just as disturbing as yours. So that was it. That was very underwhelming. I thought we might get to see the whole thing cooked. And then we're just going to sit and watch her eat it, right? That's what we're doing. Let's speed it up.
And he always offers to help, always.
Oh, no.
Mozzarella cheese, chicken gravy.
No, that's it. We're done. We're not watching any more of that. That's garbage. No. Okay. So do we want to watch the rage now? Is that what we want to do? We want to watch Foodie's ragey stream from this morning? Or should we do some Ambi and then get back into Foodie? Fuck it. We're here now. Let's just do it. Okay. Where is it? Start the morning with me. That's not the one. Where is it? This one. Breakfast and start the day. I'm assuming she doesn't start belching and screaming about FFG straight away. Does anybody have a timestamp when she starts getting into it? Because I can't sit through the hi, hello, how are you? Oh my God. Oh, teardrop. Oh, golden girl. I can't do it. Let's start here and then skip. Okay, let's do that. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. That's the one. I love it how she tried to positively label her live stream and then it's turned into another rage stream. How butthurt is she actually about her husband's deformed dick? Like she's taking it more personally than Sala is. I mean, shit.
To bully somebody.
Oh, she started off hot. Oh, let's go back. Who's getting bullied? Sal's not being bullied. He's not even online. We're talking about him, not to him. Okay.
We have some tea. This is just cardamom tea.
No one cares.
Hey.
No one cares.
I drag those losers. Yeah, I let them have it. None of this makes sense. I love putting it in. Oh, yeah. I want to address one thing, actually.
I hate she's addressing stuff now.
Speaking of trouble.
Okay. I
love whenever, you know how I called people out for like, you know, their mom passing away.
Mm-hmm.
And they instantly, like, not too long after, for one reactor it was the same day, for one it wasn't too long after, came online to make themselves feel better by trashing on me and continuing their stream. Like, and they like to turn around and say, well, you came online the same day your grandma passed away. Yeah, I spent.
So what we're going to do now is we're just going to put this on pause. We're going to put this on pause because the little retro react that I wanted to show you was actually an edited version from Just Saying's channel of how Foodie Beauty was actually on the live stream when her grandma passed away. Do you want to watch that? Before we hear her bullshit her way through it, do we actually want to see for ourselves what she was saying and how she was behaving and what her affectation was? Do you want to do that? So I pulled it up. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Look, Isabella, we'll do the retro react because then she's not so scary, okay? Let's do that. Let's watch it. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? This one. Let's watch this one. Perfect. I'm so glad I pulled it up. They do. They do. That is true, natural. I think Foodie forgets sometimes that she does these things. And then when she goes, oh, well, this person did this. I was like, yes, but Foodie, you did something that was pretty, like, you know, that makes people curious, makes people wonder, makes people question where you were mentally and emotionally and how affected you actually were. People do grieve differently. But let's just watch Foodie and see how she was. Let's see how affected she was by her grandma passing away. Is everybody ready? Because I'm ready.
The YouTube algorithm. The people are represented by three separate yet equally.
Please go and like and sub to Just Saying's channel. She's our archive. She's the GOAT when it comes to us being able to pull up receipts. Without Just Saying and like channels, we wouldn't be able to call Foodie out and put her back in place when she gets in out of pocket.
The important groups. The one that creates. The one that views. And the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Sure did. Okay. Hi guys, I'm just letting you know that I will be back next week. She's going to take a couple of days off. I'm going to spend some time with my family during this time. She didn't. When I return, I will have a whole new schedule of content. She didn't. That I've been working on behind the scenes. She wasn't. Hope you enjoy. Okay. She's paused it so you can read.
3 hours later.
I was gonna stay off YouTube, and then I'm just like the truth is, you guys, actually, like, at night, the routine of just like talking to you guys, like unwinding and talking to you guys, just the love and support I get from you guys, I guess, is kind of addictive, and I'm used to it now when I go through things in my life. So I just wanted to come on here. I was gonna be with my mom tonight, but like, I apologize if I don't know, I might cry on and off. Like, I apologize for that. I guess I'm just looking for a bit, like, I know there might be like hateful people, but whatever. I'm just maybe looking for comfort from you guys, honestly.
Oh, so she was coming on the YouTube to feel better. She wanted a bit of comfort from her audience. Okay, fair.
I don't want to be around actual people. Like, Pete's here with me. I want to be in my home, like my safe space with my cats.
Is the GOAT.
And just like unwind and, you know, coconut. I don't feel so alone when I'm talking to you guys. It's so weird. Yeah, so my grandmother did pass away not long after I got there, actually. I'm just taking it a lot harder than I even thought. Like, it's just so painful. Like, I was like, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Like, I feel like I have a literal broken heart. So comforting to see you guys right now. Seriously, it is.
Oh, comfort
like to be
again.
home and to hang out with you guys. Okay. Everybody, sorry. I'm okay, Sandra. I'm just sad. And then around 8:30, I grabbed her hand and I said, I rubbed her arm and I said, Grandma, I said, I know you're tired. Curious. I'm just curious. Her post that she put out did say that she's going to take some time. She's going to spend it with her family. Her mother would have been grieving the loss of her mother. Chantal's grieving the loss of her grandma. Natalie probably would have been grieving the loss of her grandma too. Why wasn't she finding comfort in her family? I'm just thinking most people stay over, or they have a wake, or they hang out together, they have a meal together, because they're all feeling they can all comfort each other. I'm just curious
as to why that wasn't an option instead of this. I'm not saying this is the wrong option. I actually do think it's the wrong option. But why couldn't she go and hang out with her mum who was also hurting? Just a question, just an opinion, just an opinion.
You can go if you want, because the night before she said, I'm sorry, Chantal,
Oh, it's not
to put you through this. And I
Panda, you don't have to just have spicy kimchi. You can also have white kimchi. It's still fermented. It's just not got the spice in it. They make white kimchi for kids, and then they build them up to get used to the fermented flavor, and then they give them a little bit of spicy here, there, and everywhere, and then eventually they get used to it. But try white kimchi. You might be able to make it yourself, but you should be able to get it from your Asian grocer.
oh my God. Because she looked at me and said, like, she couldn't really open her eyes, and she like was frowning. I could tell she was sad. She was trying to tell me, and then she tried with her, like she really tried to like muster words, and she said to me, she's like, I know you're crying. Anyway, it's just, oh my God. And then so I said to Grandma, you can go. It's Chantal and I love you. And I swear, like, because her mouth had been open the whole time breathing. You know how they get before death?
It would have been nice. She didn't have to, but it would have been nice to sort of maybe say, look, if you're uncomfortable with talking about the passing away of people, or if you're triggered by that, or if there's some reason that you can't listen to the stories of how someone passes away, I'm going to be talking about my grandmother's passing. If that triggers you, it's your opportunity to step away, because this kind of stuff can be triggering for people or upsetting. But no. But, I mean, we don't expect Foodie to do things like that, though. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice.
That's the only time of the night after I said that, she closed her mouth, like,
Rinse,
and opened it like she wanted to say something.
Rinse it with,
and then literally we watched her take her last breath. Like literally that moment. I swear to God. And I swear to God, I don't know if I'm, like, delirious, but I was laying on the couch with Pete's here, and then before, like, my grandmother passed, I said, please come back. Please come back and tell me you're okay. So BBJ walked on me, and I swear to God, I got a whiff of how she smelled in the hospital. Like, I don't know, this sounds so weird, but death has a smell. Like, death smell.
Oh, God. No,
it has, like,
sorry. No.
It's like a sweet.
No.
They're not emitting the CO2 from they're not breathing always. I just know. I don't know. I just know she's somewhere. And I'm just going to tell myself that. Anyways, I don't want you guys to think I'm on here crying for super chats. I'm not. I'm seriously not even thinking about that. I seriously just get comfort from coming on here and talking to you guys.
I had some noodles once. They were so delicious, but they were just wickedly too spicy. So I did give them a rinse. I didn't rinse all this. Like, I just gave them a quick wash, and it just reduced the amount of spicy enough. I think it was the cold noodles. I tried a spicy batch, but they were like super, super spicy. But once I gave them a rinse, they were nice.
Like, I'm already feeling a bit better just like talking about it, like letting it out, you know. And it's easier to talk to you guys than it is to real people in my life. It's so weird. Oh, thanks, guys. No, do
you think it's because the focus would be on everyone, probably Chantal's mum more so than Chantal, whereas in the chat she can get sympathy from everybody? Like, I mean, her grandma's passed away, she's sad, people want to comfort her, but in a family dynamic she wouldn't be the focus. On the live stream, she's the focus, and that's what she loves the most. She loves to be the star.
I also wanted to thank you guys, for all the love and support.
You're right.
It means a lot. It really does, for sure. Like, you know, for sure. It's like we're just strangers on the internet, but at the same time, you build bonds with people, you know, even if it's just virtual. So I do feel
bond, do we?
Sense of support from you guys and stuff like that. Grieve however you need to grieve.
Yeah, so like strangers on the internet can comfort you and support you at your worst time, at an intimate time, like a family member passing away. But when they come to you and say, look, the way you're treating yourself and the way you're eating with your diabetes and the way you treat people and the way you talk and the way that you rant and rage, those same strangers have just got to zip it and get out. But you are willing to take their comfort, but you can't take their criticism. Okay, that sounds fair.
Being alone, like, away from like the real people, but like whoever I'm living with is different.
It was the naengmyeon. It was the chili, the spicy naengmyeon. Oh, So nice. I love the chewy noodles.
If I'm living with you, it means I can tolerate you. Like, usually I can live with a lover, or
Oh, I love her.
usually Pete, because
I miss her saying love her.
well, I can always live with a lover or next lover, usually. Like, I could probably live with BB easily. Like, they're easy to live with people, or else I would never have lived with them or dated them, you know?
People she can railroad. That's who Foodie wants to live with. People that she can just steamroll, who are easygoing, don't want to argue, don't want to fight, will just go with the program. Just, you know, just soft-hearted people who just can't or don't want to fight.
Or anyone I have an interest in, I could, you know? So, but anyway.
Water doesn't help. Milk
I'll
does.
hang out with you
Yogurt
guys for a bit, though, like while I eat, because
definitely better.
it'll just help take my mind off of it for a little while, you know? I was like, I need to go home and numb the pain with beezing, edibles, and pizza. So I ordered
cocaine.
pizza. No, like, yeah, my mom said she was okay. She was okay, and she's not alone. So I just feel like being at home right now. I don't know, like with all my comfort measures, you know.
Why?
I couldn't wait to get home from my comfort measures. You guys, the edibles, the food. Maybe it's not healthy, but right now that's what I'm using.
Me.
Yeah, my cats. Oh my gosh, yes. I got some kind of Mediterranean pizza.
Yeah.
Actually, fun fact, Boston.
Me, this is typical. I would expect Foodie, if she's sad, to be eating. I know a lot of people lose their appetite, like they get that heavy stone feeling and they get quite like tight in the throat when they're emotional. I don't know why, but I feel like it's a biological. Just couldn't even get anything down. You know, when you're grieving so hard for someone, like when my granddad passed away, that was the worst day of my life. When my dad passed away, not as hard as my granddad, but still hard because he didn't really raise me, but it was like, you know, he's my parent and then my parents passed. When my grandma passed away, which is recent, so I can't really even talk about that one. But nah, food was the last thing on my mind. But that's me. That is a me thing. Foodie, I would expect food would be the first thing for her to reach for.
And pizza, where this is from, was my grandmother.
This was her grandma was sick in the hospital, and there were many times where she was sitting beside her grandma's bed, and she was a couple of times, not many, a couple of times that we saw anyway, where she was at the hospital for short amounts of time, and she was planning her schedule for her YouTube and like making plans for OnlyFans and running straight from the hospital, run over to Cokies and to have, you know, slam sessions and the sniffity sniffs. You know, instead of spending time with her grandma as much as she possibly can before she passes away, she was in and out and rushing over to the crackhead's house. Yeah.
What's your favorite pizza place?
Yeah, that's the one.
So you're just honoring her memory.
They're my favorite.
Right.
Eat them every day if I could.
Liliana, actually, I'm going to be starting on Sunday.
Yeah.
The new schedule. Carly, thank you for joining. Okay, I have a question. Do you think I will make any money on OnlyFans if I show my vagina? For real, don't just butter me up.
I can feel the grief just oozing from her pores. It's as thick as the ranch dressing she's about to put on that pizza.
Shit, do you think my grandmother can hear what I do now? I'm going to be paranoid all the time that she's going to be able to see everything. I show everything and do everything. But I know a lot of people who just do lingerie make a lot of money. Yeah, but I don't know, like...
Yeah, but hot women. She's about to
do everything. Do you mean like... Is there like blowjobs? Like what do you feel like? Sorry. I'm just curious.
Some people do that. Some people have full-on sex.
You guys are like, how are you talking about this right now?
Some people have
crying your eyes out
on OnlyFans. So
they do what?
some people have full-on sex videos on OnlyFans.
So it's like a porn site.
If you want it to be.
Aren't you in mourning? Yes, I am in mourning.
She's grieving, guys. She's totally grieving.
Proud now. Yeah, exactly. Believe me, never felt grief like I've felt tonight.
Oh, really?
No, it was like, because I've never lost anybody yet. So it was like I felt like an actual like physical, like, you know, like
I feel like she's trying to think of how she should feel and how other people have expressed how they felt when they lost someone. She's searching and searching and searching for what would be the appropriate response to that question to make me seem less, I don't know, reptilian.
like just headache and just feeling like crap, absolute crap.
She's tweaking. Yeah, tweaker. Hi, David.
It'll come in waves, yeah. Don't cry, Chubby. I don't even know where he is. Maybe he's acting weird. I don't know, like I was even making jokes like with her, like when she was like on her deathbed, I was making jokes with her. I made her laugh a couple times. Yeah. Except you've seen the same. Well, what do you want me to do? Transform into a caterpillar? Transform into a butterfly, I mean? Am I supposed to go through a metamorphosis or something? That's crazy. Everybody grieves in more than like in their own way, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just acting natural.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I'm not gonna fake cry when I don't feel like crying.
Mm.
Sometimes I even wonder why. I'm like, why am I not crying right now? Because maybe it's this time I feel like laughing. You know, life is up and down.
Can't cry. You can't eat and cry at the same
Do you guys want
time.
to play a video game later?
Sure. You can't eat and cry. That's probably why she's not crying, because that would mean she wouldn't be able to stuff something into her face. So that was the vibe. That was the vibe from, oh, I thought I didn't have that running the whole time. That was the vibe that she had the whole stream. I remember that stream. I remember it. That's basically how she was, like, 1 minute. Oh, but no, that's right. I'm sad. That's basically how she was acting the whole time. So now we're going to listen to Foodie Beauty explain how she's going to explain that to us, but today's version. She's going to rewrite it to today's version, okay? Right, here we go. Okay. All right, let's listen to what she has to say now.
I don't know if it was the same day. If it was, like, I spent a lot of time with her on her bedside. And if I came live after, it was to talk to my beezers. It wasn't to trash on somebody. That's the difference, all right? I hope you get that through your thick skull. The difference, okay?
No. You came to feel better, and you came to feel comfort with your community. You got it by eating pizza dipped in ranch, talking about your OnlyFans, and if you can make money with your vagina with your beezers who are licking your ass. FFG came on and had shits and gigs with her community, and that shits and gigs is ripping you a new one. You did it your way. She did it hers. Yours was the same day. FFG took time to grieve with her family. Who's to say which is right? But which one doesn't make you look like a sociopath, like you're dead inside? I'll let the viewer decide that one.
Is I don't go online to make myself feel better by trashing and bringing someone else down. That's what FF Ghoul does, and that's what that other stripper reactor did. Not me. I came online to talk and like
eat pizza and talk about OnlyFans and your vagina.
With my beezers for support, whatever. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't have to trash on someone to make myself feel better about the fact that a relative just passed away. I did it for support, and we just beezed. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Missy man.
Let's speed her up because
exactly. I wasn't on live. You know? No, I don't come on live to get attention and make myself feel better.
Yeah, you
at
do.
all. I actually come on live to hang out with you guys, and I get so many messages from people. You make my day better. Are you going to go live today? I miss your content. I do that for that reason, actually, to be quite honest. because sometimes I get anxiety and I don't even feel like going live.
She is the most self-absorbed, selfish human being in the world. She's not on YouTube and in Girl World for the benefit of her beezers. They are disposable to her. She comes online because she needs the money and she likes the attention. There is absolutely no other reason. She told us that if she wanted to quit YouTube tomorrow, she could because Salah can support them both. She doesn't have to do YouTube anymore because he is her provider. If she was only coming on for the beezers, and if it was really hurting her and she really wasn't enjoying it anymore, she could just up and quit. Totally could do that. Her beezers would understand, wouldn't they?
And I still do it, you know? Like, I don't need validation from the internet to feel better about myself whatsoever.
She does, and that's why there's
I'm
reactors.
a razor. But everyone grieves differently. Oh, so a form of grieving is bullying someone? Nah, sorry. I'm not going to buy that. Like, no, I don't think so.
No, you said in that live stream that we just watched, what? How should I act? I'm just being natural. I'm just being me. That was what that person, I'm specifically talking about FFG, I'm not going to talk about Kaya. FFG was doing. She was trying to have a little bit of normality, and it makes her feel better to call out your bullshit. How is that wrong? And a lot of the times there's a lot of side chat and there's a lot of off-topic conversation. There's laughs, there's giggles, there's jokes. If it made her feel better to be with her community, why not? If you can do it, why can't other people do it?
To me, there's a big difference between losing your grandmother to losing your mother. I imagine losing your mother has to be the absolute worst. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, I don't know. I probably will just not even be online for a while. If, like, I don't know.
Sure.
That's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't come online. Like, if I lost my mom, I'm just picturing, like, I couldn't come online and do business as usual and watch someone's live stream of them doing a mukbang and hating on them. You know what I mean? Like, I could never do that.
Yes,
it wouldn't be programmed as usual.
100%.
It would probably be just a bunch of sobbing and crying.
No, you would come on the very next day doing the mukbang, shoving as much food into your face, telling ridiculous stories, gabbing on about your stupid fucking worldwide traveling. You would be doing the mukbang instead of reacting to the mukbang. That's the difference.
And I don't know. You had ice cream nachos? What the hell?
Yes, absolutely. Because he knows that she gets wound up.
Yeah.
And it gives the trolls longer to come in and give her little comments.
Yeah. Yeah, Caroline, true.
Ring's looking a little tight there, Foodie.
What is coming for breakfast? You're probably not going to know. Well, I have sambusa. It's like popular breakfast foods here. I will say some people need a distraction. So your distraction is to hate on someone else? That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, Mimi, it doesn't. And it's actual horrid behavior.
It's not hating. It's reacting to. It's reacting to you. It's just her style is aggressive. If you weren't such an asshole, there probably wouldn't be so much anger behind it. But she deserves that anger sometimes.
And I'm sure their parents would be rolling in their grave knowing what
they're doing. Blah, blah.
Like on the day of their passing. Like, yeah. I don't know.
Like your grandma would have been so impressed that you are eating pizza with ranch, talking about your vagina and how much money you can make. I'm sure she's really proud that your husband is a great fantasist. I bet she's really pleased that her little cutie patootie potato princess is sweating her fucking ass off over in Kuwait, potentially going to be crashing into diabetic death soon with a great fantasist husband. I bet she's super, super, super proud.
Bullying somebody? Hello, anime sucks. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, but I mean, it's just pathetic in my eyes.
Yes. And that's true.
The reactors, yeah, they skipped over all my parts, yeah, of pointing out their imperfections. Of course they do. You're far from having any honor or morals or appreciation for their moms passing away for anybody else, just for money and losers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody can force you to do anything, Passion, exactly. When my mama passed, Lord, the world stopped. Yeah, like, I wouldn't be coming on here. Let's say, like, you know, I had a video to review.
But her grandmother was basically her mother. Her grandmother basically raised her. She bought her 2 cars. Chantal was supposed to be taking her to and from her shopping. They were as thick as thieves. Her grandma was her world, apparently. Yeah, I would have expected a lot more, I don't know, pain Like just being, I don't know. I just can't imagine it.
And my mom passed away. Like, do you think that you would like, who would come online after and like just continue to hate someone and call them names? Like, it's so weird to me.
Mm.
Hey, Chewy's mom. No. You need to chill, Mimi, because the whole difference is the reason for coming online. Coming online after your mother passes away to bully somebody, like, how do you do that? And not even
So how long would have been the appropriate amount of time? How long? A day, 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, 2 months? How long? What's the appropriate amount of time? She had 3 or 4 days and she was still grieving after that. She's still grieving now. Like, it's still hard. It's not as hard as it was. But what would have been the appropriate amount of time to come on live stream? Should she have taken a month, 2 months? Were you mad that she came back at all? I mean, how long do you wait to try and get a little bit of normality out? And we don't know what the other 22 hours of the day were like for FFG that day. She might have had 2 or 3 hours on stream that she could just pretend it away, laugh it away, and the rest of that time was probably really, really hard. We don't know. We don't know.
Just bullying, being nasty and admitting that, being like, I need to hate on Foodie Beauty to feel better.
Yeah.
Like, they admitted that out their mouth. That is pathetic. Like, I don't even know, like, it's inhumane. Like, versus coming online for support from people who love you and like not hating on someone back, just trying to get, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so ridiculous. Sorry to hear that, Missy Med. That must have been hard.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know. I don't even, why am I even explaining myself? You know why? Because people, they let the hate for me get so bad that there's nothing I can do that could ever be right in their eyes. I mean, just look at their channels. Every single day, they have it set up to talk about my video, and no matter what it is, it's all negative. There's nothing ever positive. And
ma'am, I just saw you make the worst fucking roux on the planet. Am I supposed to lie and go, gee, that looks delicious? She's doing that perfectly. Oh, that doesn't look at all scary, the way that she's potentially tipping that bucket of oil off her stove with her mere tit. Should we just lie? If it's fuck shit and you're saying poisonous things, should we just pretend that you're not just to please you? Or should we give our gut reaction? Should we say the first thought that comes into our head and how we naturally respond to it? If lots of people react and respond in the same way, are we all wrong? Are we all wrong? I don't think we are. We should, so she's saying we should either pretend or just not come online at all. That's what we should do. We should fake it or just not be reactors.
Life is not realistically like that. Like, I'm sorry, but there's no person on earth who's always negative. It's just not. So to twist things into negative.
You are. Every single day you bitch and moan. My sciatica, my lie, I'm married, I'm not. Just your whole entire persona that you've presented online is negative, a lie, and a facade. You've built your life that way. And you continuously are doing things that just keep reinforcing that opinion. You're not doing things to dispel that opinion. You are doing things to reinforce it. So we can only see you through a negative lens because that's all you present to us. No, I don't see any of the reactors that have been watching Foodie Beauty for so long that have changed their mind about her and gone, oh my God, I've had her totally wrong. She's completely changed. She's a whole new person. None of us. It's just like same thing, same cycle, same words, same attitude, same lackadaisical frame of mind, lazy, liar, manipulative, shonky as all fuck. Like, she hasn't changed. She's doing the same crazy batshit nasty things that she's always done. Why would we react any way differently?
If that's what you like to do with your time,
it is.
Know, it's just, yeah.
It feels good to rage, doesn't it?
It's really weird. Like,
it does. It feels good.
I don't know. We come here to be, we come here to have fun. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I let people have it, but
sometimes it's kind of,
you know what I'm talking about, me. Like, so why, like, people need a distraction, but that's not it. That's not it. I'm sorry.
Don't you tell me what my distractions are. My distractions are walking, riding my bike, watching the K-pops, watching dash cams, watching interrogations, cooking, my cat, Girl World, editing videos, doing my makeups, playing with clothes. You don't get to decide for me what my distractions are. You are one of many.
Yeah, true. Hi, Tanji. Yeah, exactly, Nyako. There's no point in explaining yourself to people who just, yeah. So I hope I can be the YouTube owner for one day only. Just clean.
The 12-month anniversary, I remember that dress because I hate that dress. She reminds me of Divine from Hairspray in that dress. That's the vibes I was getting. I was getting cross-dressing vibes.
Clean up the insects, cockroaches. Hi, Teardrop. Hello. What's up? What's up? Good evening. Good morning. Pizza, fried. Did I ever have fried green tomatoes? I don't even remember. I don't think so. I'd imagine it would be good though. I never had green tomatoes. Are green tomatoes like a specific breed of tomato, or are they just unripe tomatoes? Yeah, true, Carolina. That's what I mean. The time will come being this negative will eat at them in different ways. They could be using their platforms for a positive thing, but instead they're spewing judgments and hate. Yeah, exactly.
Where's that same attitude for Chantal? Chantal could be doing it for positive things. Just because she's gone from Canada to Kuwait and reverted to being a Muslim, where is the positivity on Chantal's channel? She doesn't do charity. She barely cooks. She barely cleans. She's not done anything for her mental. She's not improving her health. Starla's a complete fucking dickhead. He's a dimwit. Where is the positivity presented by Foodie Beauty? Where is her inspiring content? She inspires nothing. She inspires rage and frustration for the reactors. But why is it on us to be positive and not Foodie Beauty? Why do we have to be all glitter and lights and rainbows and sunshine and fucking fluff? But she gets to be a nasty cesspit of venom. Why?
Well, one of them, the Gorl, who shall not be named, her karma is growing more hideous on the outside by the day. Her vile vitriol and like hate, her blackness exudes like it comes out of how she looks. And this is like objectively, like if you've ever seen her skin is very waxy, ashy looking.
You can't say, when it's talking about the way someone looks, you cannot say objectively. It is not correct. It is subjectively. It is me looking at someone and giving my opinion. It can only ever be subjective when it comes to someone's looks. That's how it is. You cannot say it like that. That is incorrect.
She's just very monstrous looking. And
is she?
I saw, your mama say that she said like, oh, you can pick on my looks, but at least I'm not as ugly as the eggplant circulating. No, I'm sorry. And I mean this objectively. You're still a lot more hideous.
No, she's not.
Like aesthetically, you are.
No, she can't even look at the camera when she says that.
People obsessed with that picture are insane. I mean, it's one picture. It doesn't even look fully aroused to me, but whatever. Considering the subject it went to, I don't blame that. Well, that's okay. Passion Tim, that's what they do too.
Oh, so she just tried to shame Kai Bella, considering the subject who it went to. So you're saying your husband wasn't horny the moment that he pulled his pants down to take a picture of a dick to send to another woman? Did you even hear what you just said? He was deliberately sending a picture of his junk to another person, and you're like, well, this other person couldn't even get him hard. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He wanted somebody else but his wife to see his penis. You look so dumb right now. So dumb.
Talk about the same thing over and over. My diabetes, my fake marriage. So I'm allowed to talk if I want once in a while. If you don't like it, goodbye. Like, don't torture yourself, Passion Tim. Don't torture yourself. My channel, my life. I can talk what I want about. What I want.
Yes.
Rhonda, hello. It's nice.
My channel, my life. We can talk. All of the reaction channels. We can talk about what we want to talk about in whatever way we want to. It doesn't have to be positive. It doesn't have to be uplifting. It doesn't have to be arse licking. It doesn't have to make everybody walk away feeling fuzzy. It can just be the honest truth from our brains and our hearts and our experiences. That's all it has to be. That's all it has to be. I don't come on here thinking I'm going to be changing the world. I just come in here and like I'm just talking shit about Foodie Beauty because there's plenty to say.
To see you too. I haven't seen you in a while. My lips feel dry. So breakfast is taking forever.
Smeagol vibes. Yes, FF Ghoul is Smeagol vibes.
Yeah.
Exactly. If she ever does show her face again, look out. If. The last time was Shannon's, which was appalling in itself. It's
Foodie fucking Beauty sitting here looking like the man from the moon. And she's talking about FFG like Chantal's like a Victoria's Secrets model or something. Like she's hot shit. Like FFG can't even compare to this beauty that we see before us. Ma'am, you're a negative 20 on the hot scale. Just stop it. Stop it. Just stop it.
basically like the type of look to scare children. Like not being mean, I'm just saying.
You are being mean on purpose.
FFG was so mad yelling. I've seen that on your mom and she's insane. Stay mad. Hi, Hidden Love. Hi. You love this lip gloss? Yeah, it's a lip gloss.
Gisha,
Hand me down to my
hello.
sister.
Hi,
Every time I go home,
Bessie.
I smooch.
Oh,
I
he's
mooch,
so gross,
smooch.
Cassandra.
I mooch off my sister. She has so many things. I go, all right, it's time to pack my suitcase. You know what to do. She helps me pack and everything. And I miss my sister. And then she goes in her room, finds things she don't want. And yeah, I need to bring an extra suitcase next time. So she gives me a lot of things she doesn't want or anything like that. So she's more with it. You know, she knows more, like she has more things. My sister is 27. She's not 27, really. She's 20. DJ. And Lorena, wow. Like, year, I will. That's true. Yeah, I usually mind my own business and go on about my life. I'm not every day in drama talking about, you know, like people, for example, in the drama community, every day they have a stream attacking each other. They've been to court, blah, blah, blah. Like little, you know what I mean? Like it's their business, but I can't live my life that way. No.
You're eating on stream every day. That's what you do. Drama channels, because they're drama channels, talk about the drama every day. It would be weird for them not to come on and talk about drama because people expect them to do that because they're drama channels. You are I don't know what kind of channel you are. I don't know. What is Foodie's channel? Would you say it's a mukbang channel? Because I would class what she does as mukbangs, but technically speaking, I guess so. But we don't come to her for stellar content, that's for sure.
Superior music taste. I agree. She goes to the gym. Yeah. But she's not competing or anything like that. Still have spoken to them, yeah. We ordered some mashalpet, fatayr, sambusa.
Not here for food talk.
Balasham, and
Not here.
No.
Nah.
Am I going out today? Because I don't know. I might not go. I have to go see the doctor again to follow up regarding the medication change. Where's the darn food? I know. I like wearing lip gloss. Oh. Go.
She's so attractive. Look at her.
They're not drowned in syrup. Anywho, my jaw is on the floor because you can't believe the hypocrisy of some things, right? Exercise would do you good. I know, Passion Tim. Well, tonight's live stream, I'm going to try. I wasn't able to go live last night, but tonight, if I can go, we're going to go see the exercise room and try the equipment, but it's not going to work out. Took a ride with me. Oh my gosh, teardrop.
We're going to go see the exercise equipment. We're not going to go use the exercise equipment. We're going to go visit it. We're just going to like talk to it and say, hi, how you going? It's been ages since we've seen you. What have you been up to? Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm going to check the Instagram for sure. Yes. I have to see that. That's so cute, teardrop. Oh my gosh. Did he like it? Hey, Jerry. Trulicity is a don't go far from the really. I hope they don't put me on that then. I don't know what they're gonna put me on instead. I just can't. Anime sucks. Oh, Anime sucks is still here. Hi, Snow. Wait, so your husband can go to the doctor for you? Yeah, pretty much. Like I've already seen the doctor, so this is just kind of a follow-up thing. So he's able to go. It's just like for a medication change. So for things like that, yeah, they can go for you. Yep. Yes. Which you have to be married for. Actually, you have to be married to live together in Kuwait. It's easy to Google the law.
Yeah, but it's the shady way that you got married or you got the papers. It's the loophole part that's shady as all get out. Yeah. And there's more than one type of marriage.
I don't have a criminal record. And I'm not looking down on you guys if you do have one. I'm just saying, yeah.
No, you
Well,
are.
you did.
But I don't have a criminal record. But I'm not looking down on anybody else who's in my chat that does have a criminal record. Only the people that I don't like. I'm looking down on those people. Yeah. Okay. That's not hypocrisy at all.
Like beating old people, I'm gonna look down on that.
Letting cats' claws grow into their feet and not brushing their fur and letting their ears go to rot and not cleaning them out and not heartworming them and letting them live with arthritis for years. I'm looking down on that.
Seems like the best weather now in Bali. I saw a video of all these spiders in Bali. Now I'm scared.
Don't worry, Foodie, you'll never be outside long enough to encounter a spider in Bali.
I am married. Yes. Babe. Where's the food? You have to keep up your fiber.
I got to fast
This is
forward.
for this kind of thing. It's the Middle East. You can't live together and be public without being married. Yeah, as if. We can get in a lot of trouble. In 10 minutes? What the hell? Self-defense? What? What food are you getting? We're going to show you an Arabic breakfast foods. It's like basically like the doctor told them to come back, told us to come back.
We are not hanging around for the Arabic breakfast foods. We're not. I don't care.
Just for the medication change thing.
Okay.
Safia. It's yeah. But it has Bella. Okay. I don't know. No Nutella we ain't buying. Mr. Jasmine, that sounds cool.
It's actually
same
better
thing.
like
Of course,
this.
the AC's just automatically on all the time. Back. The AC's always on. Melanie, I came to your channel after seeing a reaction channel about you. It was so ridiculous I came here. So in a weird way, they brought you business. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm trying to look at it that way. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate you having your own brand.
That is the entire reason that Foodie Beauty is still going. And don't worry, Melanie, you'll be changing sides as soon as you get through a couple of her cycles. You'll see the light.
Can't get Amazon here now. Not that I know of. I mean, I haven't been able
Shut
to-
up. Shut
Yeah,
up.
Temu.
Fuck off. If you can get Temu, I'm pretty sure you can get Amazon in the Middle East. Can you get Amazon in the Middle East? You can get Amazon in Kuwait. Shut up, Foodie. You're such an idiot.
Yeah, we have Temu. I did a Temu all.
You can totally get Amazon.
Foodie Beauty is an LLC. No, the Beezer show. What is it?
Yes, that's true, Nicola.
Did the reaction person look like?
Not a single person goes to Foodie Beauty's channels because they think, oh my God, who is this fetching creature before my eyes? I must know all about her.
Lord Farquaad, just wondering. Lord Farquaad. That's from Shrek, right?
Yeah. She's
Those
just
are
happy
very
to be not
expensive
compared to
things, so they're willing
Shrek.
to pay. Oh yeah, no thanks.
Oh my God.
Anna G, I live in Seattle. What's up with your job?
Is there more? Is there more? Because if there's not any more stupid dumb nuggets, I don't want to watch it. Does she fire back up again?
But like honestly, having AC here is like having
Oh my
here
God.
all utilities are included.
I'm going to do a
As little
big
as
skip.
possible.
Doing a big
Little-
skip.
little Sophia, it's little.
Nah.
Her audience doesn't get to see her. Why don't they ask to see her?
Oh, okay, here we go. She's sealed. She's full as a goog.
You'll give
I'm
me
gonna
an
lie
MFW
down.
page. I don't
There
really
we go.
care enough about MFW. I don't really know like what she's up to. I don't have anything personal against her. Brian and Kevin from Arcadia.
Take care.
I'm not scared to go to the classes, Leonie. I never said I was scared.
Just not uninterested in the culture.
I just have some things going on in my life.
No, you don't.
So,
You have
yeah,
nothing
that's
going on except rotting
sure.
feet. Oh,
And I'm sure
God.
my aunt doesn't either. Again, this is the ugliest woman in girl world. Are you going to be offended?
No,
Seal
you
time.
are. Look, we don't need to say it out loud to know what the truth about who the least attractive person in girl world is. We don't have to say it out loud. We just know the truth, right?
But thanks for letting me know because I'd love to report her for bullying and harassment.
Yeah.
But
you
no,
do it.
I don't care enough, honestly,
Sure. Go ahead.
whatsoever.
Mm.
Hello, plain cheeseburger.
Oh no.
She put up with a picture from 19. Do you have anything recent? Not 1967.
Does it
Seal
matter?
time.
Ma'am, you posted a picture of you and Salah from one of the very first months that you were with him when he was still wearing check shirts and sweater vests and blah, 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 and you were about 70 pounds lighter. That was the picture that you showed us to tell us that you were a happy couple together. Wasn't a recent picture you had, and it was highly filtered. So don't be talking about recent or not recent pictures and what people do and do not look like. It doesn't mean anything. And it's not a competition. And if it was a competition, you'd still lose. You would still come in last. Still coming last.
Oh, the OGs. Imagine coming after someone's family because you're so mad that you can't affect the person you're going after, so you have to go after their family. There's exactly wrong.
Does anybody remember when she was offering people if you could get FFG's information, just send it to me. And she was looking for FFG's dad's information as well. Do you remember that? I remember that.
There's so many channels that use my name because they aren't interesting on their own. Yep.
Yeah.
She brings up your dad a lot and how he doesn't want to talk to you. Because she's a friggin' idiot, stupid loser. How does she know he doesn't want to talk to me? It's actually the opposite.
Sure.
Anyone who blames the child for their father abandoning them, how is a young child guilty of that? Please. That would be like me blaming her mom for passing away.
No. Oh, oh my God. No. You can't blame the child for the father not being there in their childhood, but you can certainly look at how the relationship as they are as an adult, because we know you've had contact with your dad. We know there's been a little bit of contact, and you said that you contacted him for Father's Day, but you hadn't actually contacted him for Father's Day. But there's been a lot of time for you as an adult to make a connection with your dad and be part of their lives and meet your two little brothers, but that hasn't happened. Curious, very curious.
Same logic. That's the same logic. She's a disgusting person. She's an evil. That's what I'm saying. The way you look like a monster, an old hag at your age, is, and you have to make up a boyfriend. Is your karma in life?
Oh yeah.
Nobody wants to be around you. You're alone and you're smoking.
I'd rather make one up than pay one to fuck me.
The trashy side of Montreal, because I know where you live, and you're alone, and you have to be a piece of crap, evil piece of crap every day. Not even on your own. Your legacy. You're okay. She gets a lot of views.
Oh,
her channel never grows. Because people don't give a shit about her. They go there just to hate on me. There's no content. There's no substance unless there's vile bullying. That's all it is.
That is absolutely not true, because there are plenty of spaces in Girl World where people can go to talk about Foodie Beauty. They don't have to go to FFG's channels. There is a channel for everybody. But there just seems to be a reason that people like to go to FFGs. Like most people in Girl World, not every single human being loves FFG. I know this. And she's not everybody's flavor, but there is a huge, massive chunk of the Girl World that goes to FFG to watch her content specifically. And it's not because those people just want to hate on Chantal. They want to do it, and they want to hear FFG's thoughts on Chantal, on what's going on. They want to hear it from FFG, and they also want the side chat. They also want her humor. They also want her anecdotes. They also want her insight into the language. She's got a lot that she can offer in response to Foodie Beauty. That's why people go hella hard for FFGs, because they connect with her. That's why. It's got nothing to do with wanting to hate on Chantal. It's they like to do that with FFG. That's why.
Riding coattails, exactly. That's disgusting. At least oh well, I guess whatever. At least I make people laugh, whatever. At least I can just be myself. At least I can just be my messy self. Even if I'm a messy, whatever piece of crap you think I am, you can call me a lol cow all day. At least I'm myself, and at least I can, have a presence on social media as myself. I don't have to hide. I'm not ashamed of myself. I don't have to hide.
Who's hiding?
That's fucked up for the blaming. A lot of dads are not doing shit. Their kid's dad does more for the child. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is that supposed to be an insult? That my dad doesn't what? Your dad doesn't want to talk to you. Number one, these people talk in absolutes they know anything about my life when they know minus effing 50%. They don't know anything at all about the relationship with my father. You know what I mean? They don't get any views unless they put your name on the title. None. Zero.
Yep. I got a new toilet in my master bathroom, and it's sublime. Nice. A bit of pride.
Like this hoe here doesn't clickbait her videos. It's smart. If you are a reactor reacting to Foodie Beauty, you are going to put her name in the title because it means it's the algorithm's going to work in your favor. Just like Foodie Beauty tries to bring up the Rick Astley thing, like she tries to use the TikTok. She tries to jump onto the viral trends. Why can't we as reactors use those same tools to promote our own channels and to get us where the people who want to see our content are? For us not to do that would be stupid. You know, like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but not too much. It's a sin. I'm jealous you have your own bathroom. Yeah, I'm happy to have 2 bathrooms. We're not swim beezing right now, no. My sciatica is really bad, actually.
Oh, shut up.
She said her and her man broke up many months ago. She legit lied to everybody and made up an entire man. Like, you would see some evidence of him. If she had a man, she would be bragging about it. Please, you know she would. You know she would.
No, that's you. That's what you do. Not everybody brags about being in a relationship because it's not important to everybody. It's not important to everyone to be seen as attached. Some people do not care. Some people are whole as a singular unit on their own. I bet you any money, some people lie and say that they're not in a relationship when they actually are. Because they don't want people to go digging for a partner. Like, it's not a flex to say you've got a boyfriend. And it's also not, it's probably, it's not something she wants to talk about. She's not talking about her personal drama, her personal life. That's not the point of a channel. It's not the point of my channel. My husband's got nothing to do with this. My children have got nothing to do with this. My mum, nothing to do with this. Why would I talk about them and bring them on camera and throw all the stuff in there? Why would you do that? We're reaction channels. She's such a Gumby. She's such a fucking Gumby.
Just to stuff it to me or to like make, you know, like for sure she would be talking about it. Thanks, Christine.
She wouldn't.
No, crazy frog.
She clearly didn't.
She is so full of shit.
Is she?
She's so full of crap. She's obsessed with crap. She looks like crap and she's full of it. So we have 2 bathrooms, yeah.
Yeah. Luckily for Sala.
I'll just leave you alone already.
She probably dumps like a lumberjack.
Like, they're so obsessed. Like, it's ridiculous. If you were her, would you not be like jealous of other people? Like I said, alone in your smoky hut all day, doing nothing, no traveling, just making fun of other people traveling. At least I travel.
Oh my God. Oh my God. People don't travel because we have jobs. We have jobs. We have commitments. We can't go traveling every 3 months because we have work. We have bosses. We have a limited amount of vacation time. We can't just be like, yep, I've worked for 12 weeks. I'm taking 2 weeks off now to go and travel to some country and sit in a hotel room and spend about $4,000 or $5,000 to sit into another room and just eat myself to death on crap food. I'm going to do that every 3 months. So I'm going to take about 8 weeks off this year. Normal people with jobs can't do that. We can't do it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Show my whole self. I don't care. If I was so embarrassed and like affected by them fat shaming me and talking about my body, like
there is actual proof of my husband. He has spoken on one of my live streams. So yes, he's real.
I don't care. Here you go. Here's my toes.
Oh,
there you go.
Put them away. Put them away.
I don't show myself. They believe all the lies. Exactly.
Just because you show yourself doesn't mean it's not disgusting.
Yep. I don't care. I don't care even if I'm like 1,000 pounds. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I still
clearly
look a lot better than them. And
no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't look better than most people. And that's simply because your skin's looking bad, your teeth's looking bad, the filters are doing crazy stuff, your rosacea's out of control, you look dirty, the diabetes and the pallor of your skin is not you do not look healthy. That's why you look ugly. You look malnourished, overnourished, but undernourished at the same time. You do not look better at 450 pounds than even the ugliest of regular sized people. I'm sorry, but you don't. I don't know who keeps telling you and keeps pumping you up to tell you that you're this gorgeous, but you're not. It's just, it's not. No.
And I'm a nicer person because number one, the only number one thing you need to go by for that, the only thing.
You're the only people you're probably nice to are the people that deliver your fucking food.
What they use against me is things from the past that they've contrived, they've embellished, they've like twisted, or the Cuba rage.
The stream from 2 days ago. You were a nasty bitch that day. That is recent history.
That's it. If they get mad and say, oh, well, we need to remind people that Chantal's a bad person, they'll put Cuba rage on. When every day they spew more disgusting things, you know, and like, anyway, just they're so dumb and immature with them. They obsess and they talk about a friggin' revenge porn pic. Like, that's their life. That's like, and they're like, hee, like, grow up. Like, at least I'm not like that. I would never.
Nobody's laughing at that picture in a giggle way. It's more of a, and once you decipher what you're actually looking at, it's more of a, that poor man, that poor dear man. What tragedy has befallen thou'st below the waist? It's not a, that's a weenus. It's a, oh, it's meant to be a dick. Ooh, that's a bit unfortunate. It's not a tee-hee-hee moment. No.
Never do that. Never do that.
Nurses were shocked by the pain.
And the one thing you have to go by comparing me to them is look at my channel, look at hers. Thousands of videos, disgusting. If you even just look at the thumbnails, like just hate, like vitriol hate. Like, I don't envy you. I could not live that way, hating someone and having to use their content every single day because I'm not interesting enough to get views on my own. I would hate my life. And I'm sure she does it.
We don't want to be vlog channels because we do not want the privacy taken away from us. We would rather use our minds to talk and discuss things. We do not want to put our lives out there because we treasure it and we want to protect it, and it's not interesting enough. This is more interesting than our actual boring daily lives because we just go to work, we clean our house, we talk to our families, we hang out. It's boring, it's average, it's every day. There is nothing unique and special about it. Why film it? I know you think that every turd that you drop is probably magical. I realize you think every makeup look is just spectacular and primo. I think you think that you are way more special than you are. I don't know how you got this way, but it's really embarrassing. We know that we're average. We know it. Reactor channels, we know that there's nothing of value for us to put out for vlogs. And we don't want our lives on show because we know what happens in Girl World. But Chantal has been misinformed and told that every move she makes is fucking spectacular and it needs to be recorded and shown to the world. She is wrong. Yet she continues.
And that's why she's so angry, screaming every night at her camera through a fucking avatar because she's so ashamed of how she looks, which let's not get it twisted. She should.
Ma'am, you are covered from head to toe with fabric. You are covered from head to toe with fabric. That's how ashamed you are of the way you look. You took on another culture's dress, so you've got an excuse to cover yourself up. I'm just putting that out there. Just putting that out there.
She should. But, yeah. They talk about every single day. I know, and they clutch their pearls. Yeah, exactly. The minute I respond. I think it almost shocks them.
No, it doesn't.
You know? And I think they think that...
No one's shocked. No one's shocked by it. Go, oh, Foodie Beauty has said something very cutting and witty, and oh, I'm upset, and she's hurt my feelings. No, we're just like, oh my God, what an insufferable dildo that she is. She's ignorant and dumb and frustrating and just a complete moron. Nobody's like, oh, that cutback hurt. Oh, ouch. Burn. Get me the salvo. I've been burnt. No, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares if Foodie Beauty says shit about them. We don't like it when you're wrong and you make shit up and you just lie. But you can't hurt anybody's feelings, Foodie, because you're stupid. People don't scare. I'm scared of crazy people because they're unpredictable, but stupid people don't bother me.
Usually my silence is like a sign of weakness, you know, like she's not replying, she doesn't reply. Same thing with Amberlynn, like, you know, like we give permission for people to just beat up on us. Plain cheeseburger, I know. Her face is massive and her audience calls me chins. I'm sorry, but there's people in this community with more chins, okay? So yeah. Anyway, what was I ranting about?
I don't know.
I went to
Something
Cuba
really
like a couple of
important.
years ago. You have to be messed up in the head to do that every day. And you have to be messed up in the head to even listen to that cackling every day. You have to hate someone a lot.
You would have to be messed up in the head to eat 2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, an afternoon tea, 2 a.m. KFC. You'd have to be messed up to eat the way that you do. You'd have to be messed up in the head to stalk a crackhead for a year. You'd have to be messed up in the head to marry a man that you've accept a marriage proposal after 2 days, and after a month you fly overseas to a country where you don't speak the language and you don't know anyone to meet a complete stranger. Those things would make me think you are messed up in the head. But yeah, you're messed up because we stream and talk about a particular person. Okay, all right, fair.
And like, at least I don't have that hatred in my body. Like, you know what I mean? Like to even bother
You've
with
got
these
no
people.
room for anything
Like,
else.
I don't talk about them hardly ever. Like maybe a live stream here and there. Yeah, sure, whatever. But
this is your second rage for the week. Second.
No, I do not. Oh, she says she has 2 passports. Why don't people ask for proof?
Oh.
If I said that, they'd be like, look how they obsess about my visa.
Say hi to the baby horses for me, please. Get a little nose nuzzle. Get a little nose nuzzle, Goosey.
Visa. How they obsess about my visa. Like, show your 2 passports. Like, why does anyone even give a shit? Like, I don't. That's what's so weird to me. Like the obsession.
Why do we give a shit? Why do we give a shit about Foodie's visa status? She does not have to show us. Nobody expects her to show us. We do not expect it. We are curious to know the truth. We think we know the truth, but it would be nice to have actual concrete proof. We think that you were dodgy and you've faked some paperwork or you've wangled something in an illegal way, or you were just flat out lying and you're a tourist doing some shady shit and faking documents, because you cannot be married on a tourist visa and your status as a non-tourist or a resident cannot be true because of the way that you went about it. You can't fit in all the boxes. What you've done cannot be done if you did it the right way. That's why we are so fucking confused, because you have done something shady to get the status that you've either got or you're just flat out lying about it.
Session is so weird. It's just, it drives me nuts how obsessed people are. I don't get it.
She doesn't have a personality.
Cinderella with a bunch of evil, ugly stepsisters. Thank you, Legally Blonde. Yeah, true. It's true. You could compare it. Yep.
Shut up, shenanigans. You are beautiful. Be quiet. I don't want to
hear
hear
it.
it.
Why don't they ask to see her? I mean, logically, like if I was watching somebody spewing so much bullshit about someone else on a daily basis, I would start to get annoyed and roll my eyes and be like, okay, but what about you? You don't even show, like, you know, because they don't care about her. They don't care. She provides a platform where anyone can go and be so nasty and miserable and hate on me. I don't provide that, right? So obviously they're not going to come here. They go to her for that reason only. And she thinks it's because she's her personality. Like, no, like you get more views than you have subscribers. That's the number one.
You read FFG's chat, that she hears that from her viewers. She doesn't flex on it. She doesn't talk herself up, but her chat tells her that that's why they're there. They don't care about the way she looks. They care that they like her personality. People who like her, and people who don't. That's just it.
Ain't this like hint? Number 2, she doesn't even show herself.
So
you know,
she doesn't have to.
And she's not the only one, but Gorl is just like a pile of shit. It's all it is. But yeah. They don't want to see her. Yeah, maybe they're thankful. Imagine one day she was like, I'm going to cam up. They would probably be like, no.
No, honey, that's you. That's you. We prefer it when we don't have to see you eat. We prefer it when we don't have to look at your brown, slimy teeth or your uneven skin or your peeled hijabs or your stinky-looking sleeves. These are the things that we prefer not to see. But yet you insist on camming up. You don't have to. There's no rule on YouTube says that you have to show your face. You don't have to. Look, I can turn myself off right now. See? I'm not breaking any rules. I can turn myself off. You don't want your face to be shown. You don't have to show it. See? And now I can turn it straight back on again. Oh, look, there I am. There I am.
I went to turn on my webcam and my audience said, no, no, no. There's strength in numbers, Scripco. People know there's a place to rail against someone with very little to no pushback. Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm
Yep.
just an old chook.
Yep. We're all up in the middle of the night watching you. You've got almost 500
I'm
people
the
up to 4 a.m. Yeah. And it's like, you know, people who come here just to watch me. You know what I mean? It's not like you expect me to do a show on someone else or to use someone else's content. I just turn on the camera and just like talk about whatever or eat Michelle tit or just bees.
That's because you're not a reaction channel. You are a bullshit vlog, mukbang, fat, diabetes, stupid bitch channel. That's what you are. We are reaction channels. We're expected to react to things. That's why people have subbed to our channel, because they want to hear us respond to things and a specific subject. How do you explain it to dumb how does she not get it? We are not all created equal, Foodie. Some people can talk and be funny and make good points and keep people engaged, and other people can eat like a pig and get feeders to watch them. That's your talent.
She has to literally be a piece of shit, and you don't think that's like building in your karma bank. You're really, anyway. Like I said, her karma is that she's just basically a monster at this point.
Yeah, FFG's karma's gonna be that she's gonna get enough super chats from her, and her regular job and her YouTube is going to buy her that house. And she's going to sit in that big, beautiful house that she's paid for with cash, all on her own, lonely and sad, sipping Baja Blast, alone. Oh, yeah, terrible, terrible karma. A self-bought single woman buying a house with cash, living there alone by choice. Terrible, terrible karma. Couldn't imagine it.
I discovered you from a hate channel. I started watching your videos. I don't understand why they keep bringing your past when you clearly have changed so much. Thank you, Hin Love. Yeah, I have. Like yesterday, I talked about in my live stream. One way I didn't even realize I changed is that I have not had a rotting bag of carrots in my new place here in Kuwait. Like I haven't been so depressed that I live in filth. Like, and you guys can, like, people can brush off mental health and mental health shame and be like, that's not an excuse. Yeah, it is. It is an excuse. Mental health, depression makes you physically, like, you can't do anything. So
do not sit there and tell me what depression feels like. I don't want to hear what depression is like from a single person who has just been given every chance under the sun, been told their whole lives they're a cutie patootie, sucked in by enablers. Don't tell me, well, I am barely able to get out of bed to look after my 4-year-old whilst I'm trying to complete high school with no other family around me other than people that live like an hour away. And I'm trying to do all of that while I am struggling with the heaviest depression I've ever felt in my life. I don't want to hear it from Foodie. I do not want to know about it. The fact that you've got rotten carrots in your fridge is because you think that's okay. That's where you got to. You don't even know what it's like to struggle with depression. You just lean into it and smoke the weeds and tell people like, oh, I'm depressed. I don't want to go outside today. Well, fucking hell, try having to live a normal life and having that kind of depression. That's where the struggle is when you have to. It's the have to that rocks your world with depression, not that I'm just going to lie here and rot. I'm going to bed rot today. Fuck off.
Oh, my life there, I was so depressed in a lot of ways. I know my life here is not perfect.
Hi,
but
Janet.
since reverting to Islam and like having Salah, and yes, we've gone through what we've gone through, but like I said, it made us stronger.
And that's
I think
exactly
the proof is in the pudding.
Mental health is not an excuse to be an asshole. Your bad personality cannot be excused away with mental health. You are a nasty biatch, and not every bad decision and a bad word that comes out of your mouth and lack of motivation is because of mental health. You are a lazy person. And you've learnt that if you lean into mental health as an excuse, you can get a pass. I'm sorry, you're just living with the wrong people. You need to be around people that do not accept that.
I'm miserable. When I was with Snaggletooth, I would be so miserable. You guys knew. Every day you saw me miserable. You'd be like, Chantal, you're miserable. You're crying every 2 minutes.
2 a.m. KFC says happiness. It screams euphoria to me, doesn't it? A truly happy, satisfied person wakes up at 2 a.m. and says, I'm having KFC and I'm going to eat lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of it because I'm happy. I'm a happy gal.
You can't even be 2 hours with this fucking loser. And here I'm living with Salah. Like, obviously, if I was
No
so
one was
miserable,
forcing you to be
guys would
with
know,
Koki.
because I would
You were
come online and cry all the
choosing to.
time. So the proof is there.
Jesus.
Exactly, in love. If you never reacted to reaction
Hi,
channels, it fizzle out.
Mello.
I think you're right, Tobeezer.
Thanks for coming.
You know what does Abba even look like? Can you describe her? Yes, you know what she looks like. Do you know Dee Snider from Twisted Sister? You know the guy who sings, "We're not going to take it."
FFG to me looks like FFG looks like she does look like a Cabbage Patch doll, but she also looks like a 5-year-old. She looks like she's a teeny tiny little 5-year-old. You know, like I imagine her to be like a little toddler, but I think it must be the side pony. That's what FFG reminds me. She reminds me of like a real rambunctious, naughty 5-year-old. Like you'd be like, yeah, oh my God. Just is she coming? Oh my God, she's like a hellspawn. That's what I imagine it FFG to be like.
Okay, so if you mix Dee Snider's hair with a Cabbage Patch doll,
she does look like a little bit like
a creature from Deliverance, and a bucktooth bunny rabbit. There you go. Hi, Pajami Mama.
No, she can't be a bucktooth bunny rabbit. She doesn't have any teeth, remember? She's got baby teeth.
Jeebus. I'm trying to describe.
I love Koki, she did.
Animal, it's almost 9 a.m.
I'm not being very receptive to the life coach that is Foodie Beauty. I must admit that. She's got so much wisdom. She's lived a full and active life. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never sat down and reflected. Maybe Foodie Beauty is in the right here, and I'm just completely wrong, and I'm just not in the right. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've just lost it and I don't even realize it. You know, it's all a fever dream at this point.
Chris Farley?
Hi, Vanessa.
Marriage is like a roller coaster. We've been married for 4 years and we haven't spoken all day today because we argued. Exactly. Anyways, I have to try it. You're right, Tobeezer. I have to like ignore and not lower myself, but sometimes it's so hard. And if I do ignore, they try everything to try to make me react and rage.
No, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. It's not like we're next door neighbors and you can't hear your neighbors when they're being loud and playing their music and mowing the lawn and just being assholes to annoy you. It's not like we're next door neighbors. Foodie Beauty does not have to see one tiny skerrick of content from any of the reactors unless she chooses to. She can block everybody. She can turn off recommendations, do not recommend channel, block, blockity block. She doesn't have to watch Sunglasses Sweaty Man. She could completely just ignore us if she wanted to. She chooses to dip her toe in the reactors because she needs to know what everybody is saying. She has to. She has to know. She can't help herself.
Pathetic loser who took pictures in her daughter's room. She tried to have what's her face? Bella, who looks like the Whack-A-Mommy baby.
Look, here's a question for you. Oh, I'll do it on a poll. Where is it? I haven't done a poll in a while, have I? Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, we'll start it again. Here we go. Sorry, if I'm squinting for the new people, it's because I've got bad eyesight, but just ignore it. Just ignore the squinty-eyed gal. Okay, volume's off. All right, here's a poll for you. Okay. Oh, totally lost my frame of thought. Let me think. What was she saying?
Baby from the dinosaurs. Come on, she tried to have it. She thought I would watch that. Made pictures in her daughter's room.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying. Okay. I have to frame the question. What is more desperate? Bedroom, like child's bedroom pics. I'm not going to tell you what the second one is. There we go. Okay. I misspelled desperate. There we go. I need everyone to vote on this one. It's a very important question, okay? Very important. Go.
She had tried to have what's her face? Bella, who looks like the Whack-A-Mommy baby from the dinosaurs. Come on, she tried to have her, like, she thought I would watch that panel. Are you stupid? And then she's like, I was trying to make her rage. How about you take your kid to the park and do something positive instead?
Hi,
Loser.
shenanigans. Hi, Susie.
And then I'm sure that the ghoul, FF Ghoul, is trying to put like my aunt's pictures in her intro so that I'll rage. We 100% don't care what someone like you looks like has to say about us. Trust me. You're just a piece of shit for attacking someone's family member when they have no dog in this race. You stupid loser.
Every time that you've said something about FFG's mother, I hope you stub your toe.
What else? I don't watch Harry Potter.
Neither do I.
I watched the first one, but I don't remember it. Cussing is not halal. Whatever.
No, I'm sorry, not whatever. You were just saying a couple of days, I've learnt in Islam to turn the other cheek, not to worry about what haters say. That's the comfort that I get from my new religion. Blah, 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 wah, 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 wah. No, not whatever.
On one video, let the person look like they make maxi pad commercials. Horse in this race. They call you defending yourself a rage, but then they screaming and wishing death on you isn't a rage. I know, right? They rage even harder. It's so funny.
Who? Well, I want to know the reactor's name right this minute. Who's wished death on Foodie Beauty? Who has wished it? I want to know. I missed it. I missed that. I thought that would have been bouncing around Twitter and completely on YouTube. I would have thought that the person that said something like that would have had their YouTube channel taken down. Who has wished death on Foodie Beauty? I need to know right now. That is a rhetoric that she throws out there to get sympathy. Nobody has said that. We would not be surprised if she passed away in the next 6 to 12 months. No one would be stunned, but nobody wants that to happen quicker than it's naturally going to happen. We're expecting it. We're not wishing it. It's totally different. But of course she's going to say that because she thinks that's a winning point.
Because they can't do shit to me. Like, no matter what they do, it's not going to affect me. I don't care. Like, yeah, if I talked about their families, exactly. Why are you talking about people's mothers? Oh, yeah, that's right. Scabadabba and Scamantha. You have some effing nerve. You have some nerve. Accusing me of talking about people's deceased mothers. When what you said, I have to play the audio or what? Of Gaining Ground's mother, who has dementia, was the most vile ever. They made fun of Gaining Ground. They're like, your mother has dementia, wet brain, and you probably have to change your diapers and you probably like it and stuff like that. They are the most vile people on this earth. They are disgusting.
I don't know.
Like, who would make fun of an elderly woman with dementia to try to get at somebody? So the next time you think of virtue signaling on something I say, just know that there's evidence out there on the internet.
Somebody like Foodie, for example, who would talk about FFG's dogs the way she did. That kind of person.
Of you being a bigger piece of crap, okay? So don't even come for me because you look stupid, which of course you are, but whatever. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get the If anyone has the audio, maybe I don't know if you do.
Oh, fucking Foodie, go look it up yourself, you lazy bitch.
I'll put that in a friggin'. I'll play it. The things that Yaba's wife was saying are disgusting. Oh my god, about his mom who has dementia. Anyway, disgusting. I couldn't even believe it. Like, how do you even have support after saying those things? That's so gross.
How does Foodie Beauty have one single person paying for a membership? And she only has subscriber only chat. Like, you have to be a subscriber to go into her channel to talk. She's up to 103. It's because she never does open lives anymore. You can't go in there unless you've either subbed or you've paid. Like, she's like deliberately making it as hard as possible to access her without gaining something back deliberately from it.
Like, you should have heard. It's even worse. I'm not even giving it justice, what they said. And did you know that before Yaba married Sam, Scam, there's like screenshots of Sam accusing Yaba of selling her kids in the sex trade? Like, if you accuse me of that, you would, like, how do you get in bed with someone like that after? Like, how do you forget?
You wanted to fuck Nader after you had a restraining order on him. You wanted the restraining order, but you still wanted to fuck him. That's confusing. I don't know, Foodie. I don't know.
Give that. That's so vile. Your kids are going to see that one day. I hope you know that. Ugh. Anyway, these people are disgusting. And that's why this is why I talk about Gore World in the way I do. Because it's made up of people like this who are so vile, and all they do is virtue signal and attack me every day like I do something bad. Meanwhile, they have kids with whatever you want to call them, pedophiles. They do the worst things every day. Like, are you kidding? I know. I don't know how they
Are they worse than the things that you've done, Foodie? That, I guess, that's for each and individual person to decide. That's not for you to decide. That's for us to decide. I think that you collectively have done the most heinous shit of all the people that I've come across in my life and in girl world. Like, you're pretty fucking horrible. You've apologized for pedos. You've dismissed your husband's penchant for grape fantasies. You've abused animals. You've just the fact that you wear a hijab and you don't have to wear one, and you wore one before you became a Muslim, like culture vulture. Just the way you talk about other women. Just, you do not get to decide what is worse for other people. I think you are worse than what most things that I've heard. The only thing that I can think of is probably worse is Cyrax. Cyrax is actually worse than you, but I mean, it's pretty hard to be as bad as Cyrax.
They have YouTube channels, honestly. Oh, they probably post these things to Twitter, so it's not on YouTube. But you're artistic.
Yeah. The other thing that she was pretty horrible is forgetting the fact that Nada is an absolute piece of shit. She lied about sexual assault. She lied about it. She went to the police and made up accusations and embellished them on purpose to get a man put in jail or charged. That's pretty fucking horrible, isn't it?
Outrageous statements. It's ridiculous. Yeah, private dancer, I know. Anyways. That's okay. Everyone can make fun of me. It brings people to my channel. And at the end of the day, it doesn't bother me on a personal level. I don't get offended because, like again, I consider the source.
It probably brings maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10, maybe a week, not even that much. And then eventually they'll dip out and move on to the reaction channels. You know what I mean? Like, it may bring people to like gawk and look and be like, oh, what's going on over on the back of in their backyard? And they're going to be like, oh, her live streams are so fucking boring. I'm going to go with Funzat. And then they're going to spread out and find themselves a reaction channel that they like, and they'll settle into that community. You know, she only has a handful of the stayers. I don't know why they stay, but they stay. But people come and go from Foodie's channel all the time because they get to see the truth over time.
Where's the word coming from? And I really just, at the end of the day, at least I'm not like that. At least I don't do those disgusting things.
Do you?
So, you know. Chosen to take pleasure in causing pain and emotional suffering, and feel a sense of power from upsetting or harming others. That's really sad.
Yeah. And
we're getting a lesson from Passion Tim on trolling and why we should ignore it.
Oh, look at her teeth.
Oh, really, Missy? So yeah, if any of you have anyone in Scaba's audience who has diabetes and are supporting her, making fun of someone with diabetes, you look like a fool. You're an idiot. If any of you have...
Nobody mocks the diabetes. We all understand it is a difficult life to exist with diabetes. That's not what we're mocking. We are stunned that you are so cavalier with your own diabetes, eating what you want in the amounts that you want, prepared in the way that you want. We are baffled at how you do not care about yourself in any way, shape, or form. We are stunned. And it's to the point that it's so far beyond shocked, it falls into the ridiculous. That's what we're laughing at. We are laughing at how ridiculously stupid you are. We feel sympathy for people with diabetics because we know it's a hard road to travel. You are the ignorant one who's just doing the exact opposite of everything that we know that you should do as a diabetic. That is what we are laughing at. What a fucking stupid clown you are. That's what we're laughing. We are not mocking. She's got the diabetes, suffering your jocks. No, it's, oh my God, how could you do worse things to your body by eating that meal? That is horrendous for a diabetic. How can you do that? It's not mocking you in like a bullying way. It's mocking you in the way that it's like, you're so dumb, you don't even care. You're so dumb, you don't even know how dumb you are. That kind of thing.
A family member with dementia, after what Scamantha said about gaining Brown's mom, and you support them, you're an idiot. If any of you are overweight...
These old things. These happened in the past. This happened ages ago. If it happens in the past, it doesn't count, remember? This is just bringing old things to the surface. We only reflect on new and current infractions. We don't worry about the ones that happened ages ago. That's the rule that you made up. You made that rule, remember?
And have any sense of self-worth and no self-hatred, and you watch them fat shame other fat women when they're fat, you look like an idiot. And if you're watching the ghoul make fun of somebody's appendage when they come in all shapes and sizes, when she probably looks like, I don't even want to think of what she looks like nude, but
they do all come in all shapes and sizes, but they should also be recognizable as the described appendage. If somebody says this is an arm, it should be easily recognizable as an arm. You know what I mean? When you have to sort of sit back and look at it from afar and go, could be an armpit, could be the back of a knee. Skin's not usually that color or texture. That's a penis. No, you lie. You lie. That's a penis. That's not usually how it goes. Usually appendages on the body are usually recognizable as said appendage. The dick apparently is not.
But when her head looks like
Hi,
the Vegas sphere with Chris Farley. No. Danny DeVito. Peter Griffin.
You. You are Danny DeVito. You are Danny DeVito. Do not even try. You are Danny DeVito all day long. Stop it. Stop it.
And Slimer, you're an idiot. So yeah, that's about it. That's my rating for today.
Oh, you did such a great job, cutie. You burnt everybody. Everybody's crying in their pillows now.
It's not meant to be a roast. It's the truth, boobies. I'm sorry, but if you look at her and don't see Slimer, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, true, babe. No, she just like uses stereotypes. So, what's my plan for today? Yeah, it is hard to live normal, Jerry. Yeah, true. Hi, Carlos.
Position on the couch.
And breakdancing.
And then another massive takeaway.
There's a breakdancing in the Olympics? Hey, Barbara.
Yeah. Breakdancing is an official sport in the Olympics. I did not know this. I don't know if I totally agree with it, but whatever. People, if there's enough people to compete in the sport, let it happen, I say.
No, a micro is like Ricardo Lopez. That's what it is.
Micro is Salah. Salah is the king beezer of micro. It's not even a micro peen, I'm guessing, from what I've heard. It's more of like a sad excuse. A sad excuse for a peen. Usually guys, I have found in my experience that guys that are really, really, really good looking and that are really, really, really nice are often given the micro peen. It's like God's way of evening things out. It's like you're not going to be good looking and you're not going to be super nice with your personality. We're going to give you a little peen because we don't want to give you everything. You know what I mean? You're not allowed to have the trifecta. It's a stump. It's a stumpy.
I think I
dick.
read about that before because I was watching Ricardo Lopez at the time. And it's actually a condition where usually men who have it have moobs, like breasts with puffy nipples. And it's like this big. It's a medical condition.
Salah's got the boobs.
I swear. Look it up.
Salah's got the glitter tits. It fits. It absolutely fits. He was well endowed in the titty area because he's lacking so much in the downstairs.
She blinded me with science. Science.
It looks burnt.
Anyways.
Like maybe someone set it on fire or threw acid on it. Maybe someone threw acid on it. We don't know Salah's history. Maybe something did happen to it. Maybe he had an unfortunate accident, hence why he was still single in his 30s.
This is just going to go on forever, so let's just ignore them because FF Ghoul's going to forever hate me for saying she looks like Slimer because she knows it's true. I delivered a truth bomb.
Nobody thinks they look like
There's nothing you can do about
Slimer.
it. There's no amount of money. There's no amount of super chats that could change.
Nobody sits down and it's like, oh, my life just sucks. My resemblance to Slimer is just too strong. What am I going to do? Oh, no. I must just hide my face behind like an avatar for the rest of the shame. Oh, the shame. Slimer, they'll point and shout if I come on YouTube. Oh, no. Nobody thinks I look like fucking Slimer, you idiot.
It would have to be a lot of plastic surgery, actually. She'd have to.
Hi, Oceana. Hello.
You call out my name.
Oh, my God. But who didn't want a Cabbage Patch doll? Cabbage Patch dolls are designed to make people want them. They're supposed to look cute and adorable and like cute and round and puffy and like you want to hold them and pat their bums and check out their birthmarks on their bums. Nobody is repulsed by a Cabbage Patch doll. So I don't understand why that is meant to be a diss. I don't get it. I'd rather be like, I would be more offended if somebody said I look like a seal or a hippo or a lump or like a ball of wax that's melted in on itself. I look like the profile of the moon. I have a jowls. I look like a bulldog. Like there are so many other things that I would find offensive to be called.
No, it was real foo-foo. Unfortunately. I can't tell you the story now, but okay, so
I
bet I'll call out my name. I can't listen to that crappy song anymore. I can't listen to The Weeknd. No, I can't, foo-foo. I really can't. A step counter? I do have one. Babe, do you know where the charger for my Fitbit is?
Is that because it now reminds you of hot dogs? Who's going to not be able to sit down and eat a hot dog now because they're going to think it's going to be correlated with a misshapen weenus? Are we all going to be able to look at bangers and mash the same anymore? Probably not.
You're in seal position? Or burn it down? Ew, burn it down. There's a few songs, yeah. That Melissa Etheridge song. Yeah. Whenever you hear The Weeknd, you think of me. My charger for my Fitbit, the purple Fitbit. Actually, I don't even know where the Fitbit is. Never mind. Really, Bourgeois? We're sealing.
Yeah.
Burn It Down is so good, I know. But I associated it with a bad time. So now it's ruined. Now my favorite song is Gather Around, Let's Sing a Song. You know that one? Nanaland song. Do, 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 do. Who's that wonderful?
Oh, no, please don't sing. My favorite song is a K-pop song at the moment, and it is by 17's performance unit. It's called Spell. It is magical. I recommend you go look at it. It's so good. It's got Afro beats. The performance team's all about the dancing and the performance, but the vocals are fire. And my other favorite song at the moment is Chick Chick Boom by Stray Kids. It's part of the soundtrack for Wolverine and Deadpool. It's on the soundtrack for that movie. Very, very good.
Baby cat, come see. Where is my cat? She's usually around
Small
me.
and burnt,
She doesn't
like a
like when I
sausage.
reach.
Ew.
Here you are. Where did you come out of? Cats hide in the weirdest places. She just seeped out of the couch. Come here. Oh, you pretty yeah, them shook up his skin. Let me see. I don't know why I talked to her like Jamaican accent, but
Sure.
what do you do?
Who's a loser?
Hi, baby girl. You miss mom? Oh,
No,
you miss mom.
not at all.
Yes, you miss mom. You miss mom.
How can she miss you? You are there 24/7. You never leave. You went out for 5 minutes the other day when you climbed down the elevator. But other than that, you're always up in her fucking face, screeching at her. She never has the opportunity to miss you.
Come see mom. Come see mom. Come, don't bite mom. What? You want that to
No, sorry, cat content, not here for it. I love cats, but Foodie Cats, not here for it.
Let me get to the curtains. Look. Babe, you're going to be mad. Look what she did. She's so bad. Baby cat. You need to have your belly brush. Yes, okay.
I haven't seen it either, Oceana. We're so lucky. We are truly blessed.
Hi. I meant to show you her, but it showed me.
Oh, her
That's what
gels
her curtains look
coming
like?
in. Oh, they're
We need to
coming
buy new curtains.
in.
No point, babe. We may as well just keep these ones for her to destroy. Because she'll just destroy everything. Baby cat. The mangoes were good.
Oh. Potato face. We haven't seen the
She needs to
potato
cardboard
face in a
scratchers.
while.
She has a scratcher in the corner. She doesn't use them. All right, I'm a hobbit, so what's for breakfast number 2? Burger King. I'm just joking. Why am I always hungry?
She's actually not joking. She's actually not joking. Oh, let's do a comparative. Here's what I ate today. Just for differences. I had mashed potato made with herbed roasted garlic butter thing that I made myself, like butter with some roasted garlic that I roasted myself, and I put some herb in there. And I made that with my mashed potato with some roasted veg that I did with a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano shaved on top. That was my breakfast. And then what did I have? I had 1.5 cups of coffee with that, with cream in it, with Splenda. And then for lunch, I had, what did I have for lunch? I had spicy rice that had Brussels sprouts and broccoli in it with a side of fresh carrots. And then I had like a little soup that had konjac noodles in it with boiled suyak pork, which is like a boiled Korean pork with like Dijon and like some like soybean paste on it and veggies and stuff in it. And then I had some mince. On the way home, I had some Cheeto puffs. When I got home, I had bulgogi beef, Wagyu beef, with some mixed rice that like pre-made rice that I heated up. And then I had some birthday cake. That's what I had today. That was everything I ate. Is there anything I missed? Oh, I had some kimchi and the bulgogi Wagyu beef.
Somewhere new anywhere. Did I miss this? Are you guys having a
Oh,
conversation with
French toast. French toast is so good.
Anyways, yeah, I brushed my cat. I have a brush for her.
Have you ever tried French toast made from French baguette? You know, the baguette rolls, and you slice it up little. Oh, it's so good because it gets real crispy on the outside and it's chewy. It's so good. So good. I make French toast, but I don't use the egg. I use egg whites instead of the whole egg. It's really, really good.
My cat's scratching posts. Well, frizzy ponytail. I'm not with someone who has a micro, so that might be.
Yeah, you are. Girlfriend. We know you are. You can tell by his hands. You can tell by his anger towards women. The micro peen is real. Shut up. And you know what? To be honest, he would have to have a 16-inch dick just to penetrate your fat ass. A woman can normally take 6 to 7 inches normally. That's as deep as we are. Your ass is at least 12 inches deep. So 12 plus 6 is 18. So unless he is a world record owner of a dick, you are not getting any satisfaction unless he's doing it via mouth or digitally with the fingers, hence the piano playing. Shut up. Just shush, 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 shush. Oh, is
There's
it?
no way.
I don't know
No
what that
offense, but there's no
really is.
way. A Whopper
Dark
sounds
orange
good.
peppers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chicken
yum.
wings.
Oh, nice.
I'm just joking, by the way. Hey, Vish. Are you new here?
A
My
narwhal.
cat caught a mouse and I had to
Always
put the mouse
horny.
outside.
Oh,
Oh, at least
okay.
you didn't kill it.
Always horizontal. Sorry. I went horny. Horny was what I
That's
saw. in my
lovely.
head.
Oh, the other guy. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Miss Tri Ponytail.
I always use too much.
You were misunderstood.
cinnamon in
You
nutmeg.
have 5 meals a day.
Nutmeg.
Too big of a girl for. Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't mean that people with micros are not worthy of love. Yes, he can play the Halloween music now, Teardrop. Everyone is. That's why the body shaming is just gross. I know I called what's her face an egg on legs, but she has it coming. She does this every day. It's her
Yeah,
living. She
and so do you. You have it coming. Whenever you tell everybody else that they're ugly and you're the prettiest one and everybody else body shames, that's where we come for you. That's where we come for you. Body shaming is your repertoire. Age shaming, your repertoire. Gender shaming, your repertoire. Relationship status, your repertoire. You hit all of them. You hit all of them. So if you get a little bit of body shaming because you neglect your body so openly and actively with your mukbangs, you're going to take some heat when you bitch and moan about your health and being sick. You do nothing to stop your weight gain and your health declining. Shut up.
makes fun of bodies for a living.
Kaya is a former dancer, I believe. Potential. I've heard rumors that she might have been a sex worker, but she's a former stripper.
Do a poll. Is FF Ghoul the ugliest person in Gore World?
No.
Yes. Name. You have yet to name. Actually,
Chantal Olive Marie Sereau, Foodie Beauty, is the least attractive human being in Girl World. There you go. I said it out loud.
Swordfish is not in Gore World. So.
Are you
besides
not
Swordfish.
old? Look, I'm forever 38. I'm actually 46. But I'm forever in my brain 38. Attitude, maybe, I don't know, 22, but without the immaturity. But no, I'm starting to get to that point where I'm like, age is like whatever. I'm going to be that 80-year-old woman living in the nursing home, pink hair, purple, pink, red, green, orange, ridiculous outfits, shiny shoes, Converse, Adidas tracksuits. I'm just going to be like telling the kids, get off my grass when it's not even my grass. I expect myself to be completely and utterly ridiculous in my old age. When I'm 80, 90, I'm just going to be like, I don't give a shit. I am going to be that embarrassing grandma, great grandma. I don't care. I am going to be Run DMC in my old age with vibrant hot pink hair because I'm not allowed to do it just yet. I'm pretty close, but I'm not there yet. No one's too old. Old is living like Foodie Beauty. No passion, no drive, no motivation, no love, no lust for life, and no physical capability. That's living old. That's old.
I don't like micro, but some women do. It's true. He learned it, like he got off live, he learned it in 5 minutes. Doesn't matter if the guy knows how to. Exactly, Leonie. Like a person is more than just their private areas. Like I said.
Yeah. And Sol's fucked. He wants to grape women. He has a hideous laugh. He has a non-existent personality. He's an enabling dipshit. Beyond his mangled weenus, He is a fucked human being. He's bland. He is unseasoned. And he's got a head like an upside down light bulb.
And I'm sure if FFG showed hers, nobody would be interested. So
No,
Dee Dee
it's still not old.
Dee Dee's beautiful compared to FF Ghoul. And you know how much I hate saying that. It's true. It's true. Objectively, let's be objective. It's true.
You cannot say the word objective when you're talking about someone's looks. It is impossible. It is impossible.
She's not really part of Gorl. I don't
Go
think.
for it, Isabella.
Maybe as a
You need
side
to talk
character.
to Ghost.
Whenever...
Ghost doesn't like normie
No, a lot of them don't
hair.
show their
You
faces.
have
but
normie
we
hair.
still know.
No normal colors allowed.
Hey, babe. Even T and Sass is prettier. No joke.
Hi, baby.
Yay, Halloween.
Oh,
Here you go.
nah, sorry. Peace out.
Melly, stop.
If Salah starts talking, I'm going to fast forward so fast. I can't handle him. I cannot handle him. He is so revolting to me.
Look, she's here to watch. Aren't you pretty girl?
No. Nah.
This time was even.
Fuck off, Salah, fuck off. All the way off. Off a cliff. Nah.
You need a treat.
There we go. I can't do it. I won't do it.
Anyways. Come here, you big man. Say hi.
No, sorry.
Don't worry, I won't let the cat get him.
Nah.
Okay. So one. Heady day off. It's all the time.
No, I don't think there's anything more.
Hope you enjoy.
No, don't want to see the cats. Don't want to see the gerbil. Do not want to see the grapist, fantasist. Do not want to see any of that. We are done with the Foodie Beauty live. Oh, I hate her live so hard. I hate them because she's so stupid. She's so stupid. Okay. Oh, it's 2.5 hours. Oh my God. We've only done 2 things and it's already 2.5 hours. Look, we're going to do one more reaction. What do you want to do? Do you want to do Alexis, Ambi's live stream, which will probably take forever, or Glitters and Lasers? Do we want to finish on a fashion haul? What do we want to do? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys want to see? Glitters and Lasers, Ambi, or Alexis? What do you want to do? I would accidentally on purpose break the piano. I would, oh, whoops. Sorry. Oh no, I spilt my very full, cold, icy drink all over the piano. Or whoops, I accidentally cut the power cord with my scissors that I just happened to have in my hand. Or, oh my God, I tripped and fell and completely crushed it. My bad. Sorry about that, hun. We'll just have to wait till next pay cycle to get a new one. And hopefully he won't get one next time. Alexis, Ambi, Amber. Alexis, Wahambi, Alexis. Okay, let's do Alexis. And if we get through that quickly, then we can do Ambi at the end. Okay, Amberlynn's ex-best friend. And she's labeled this one, Amberlynn's former besties Q&A part 2. Hashtag Cookiegate 2024. So she knows how to label them. She's not as dense to the YouTubes as we think she is. Okay. Still hasn't worked out an intro, but here we go. Okay. I have not watched this. I've not watched any of it. I've not edited it. I've done naught. So this is all going to be fresh and my actual reaction. Are you ready? We're ready. Go.
I also will be discussing the pumpkin spice buzzball allegations, the conversation I had with ALR's former roommate, Eric, and the highly scandalous 2024 Cookiegate. Today I come bearing answers, screenshots, and enough hot orange chicken from Panda Express to feed all of Oklahoma City. Okay, so the first question is, how did y'all meet and become friends? When did your friendship start? So when Amberlynn and Jade ended their relationship, I was also going through a breakup. That had happened maybe like 2 weeks after they broke up. And you guys are going to come for me when I tell you this, but quite frankly, I deserve it. Speaking of, shout out to FBI Frank.
Woo!
So anyways, yes, I did reach out to Amberlynn via Instagram, and it may have been a romantical situation type deal. But after talking for a couple weeks, I was able to very quickly assess that I could not be in a long-term romantic relationship with Amber. So
That's telling me she was attracted to Amber. She was attracted to her personality to initially, like to Amber's personality. I mean, objectively, Amber's appearance. No, I mean, there are people out there that might find Amber pretty and whatnot. I'm not one of them. But I'm sure there are other people out there who are dazzled by her Rapunzel type locks. But initially, there was an attraction there for Amber, which I find bizarre. I find that bizarre.
we decided to be friends. And just for reference, this all took place in July of 2023.
Hi, Tammy.
So after I had assessed that Amberlynn and I
Tammy.
would not do well as partners, my
that's
ex-girlfriend and I had decided that we were going to try to make things work, especially because we were still in a lease together for another month. And when I kind of broke things off with Amber to try to rekindle my relationship with my ex-girlfriend, you can bet your bottom dollar she was super mad. So I guess technically you could say I was the first girl Amberlynn talked to after her relationship with Jade had ended. I know, but please don't cancel me for this. I can literally explain. The reason that I even messaged Amberlynn in the first place is because, well, honestly, I was a viewer and I really didn't think she was going to respond to me. And then I was so starstruck after she messaged me back that I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk to her. I had been watching Amberlynn since like maybe 2018. And when I first started watching,
that is an immediate. Anybody got a red flag for Alexis? If you've been watching Amberlynn since 2018 and you are like, oh, I'm starstruck, I want to talk to this person, that tells me there's something not quite connecting upstairs. I'm sorry. If you think Amber is someone you want to get into a romantic relationship with, you're either lying or there's something missing.
her initially, I don't know, she kind of inspired me. As someone who is also a plus-sized woman, I just really love to see her representation on a public platform. And she also checked off another one of my boxes because she was representing the LGBTQ plus community. But anyways, so we decided to remain friends, and we have been pretty close ever since, up until I made a decision and I set a boundary that if she's going to stay with Emily/Tommy, I'm not going to be her friend. And now it's really too late to ever be able to turn around and go back. I mean, it's gone too far.
Okay.
But honestly, I don't really need any more friends in my life who don't value me.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can find out. Where did it go? Oh, I can't find out the results of the poll. Can anybody see the results from the poll? Because I can't see it. It didn't do anything. And I can't, is it on here? Is it on here? No. Because my poll's not even coming up on my iPad. If anybody can see the percentage from who would rather see pics from your child's bedroom or eat the vag of your enemy twice, let me know the percentage. Just let me know. I'm curious.
A part of my journey and becoming a better version of myself and being true to me, I don't really need any more people in my life who don't have my best interests at heart. And especially someone that doesn't share the same values.
Oh my God, you guys are nasty. Absolutely nasty. But I mean, I guess, no, when I think about it, because that's pretty gross, but you're right. Taking sexy pics to send to somebody who's not even that interested in you from your child's bedroom is pretty off. It's off. It's like milk. It's off milk. It's curdled milk. It's pretty off. Like, it's got big ick factor.
And morals that I have. The next topic I would like to discuss is the infamous crumble cookie gate of 2024. This comment talks about, oh lordy, it's Jordy's live stream, and how I had made a comment in his live stream saying that my thumbnail was a clip from a video that Amberlynn had personally sent me. The video starts off by her basically saying, okay, babe, like, this is a video just for you. And this was made for Erica, her former partner, aka Valentine. And the video initially starts out with her clothed and just kind of like eating the cookie and reviewing it. And then it very quickly turns into,
Okay, this is Amberlynn reviewing a cookie because we all know how she takes a bite. It's like a cookie, like, I don't know, like, it's like totally cookie. It's like a sexual cookie. That would be Amberlynn reviewing the cookie.
her shirtless, still with a bra on, but her shirtless and kind of getting like a little crazy.
It wasn't nude. It was her in a pair of booty shorts with a singlet, like doing like a pageant pose with the leg up, like with the knee pointed and the toe. She was fully clothed, but it was designed to be like a sexy pic to send to your beau. She wasn't naked. She was just trying to send something sexy. It's kind of it's you just don't do it. You do that in your own bedroom or in a public space. You don't do it in your kid's room. It's just a bit ick. It's just ick. But I mean, I don't know. Depends on what you're comfortable with, I guess.
Like having a little crazy moment with the crumble cookie. There is a portion of the video where Amberlynn is shirtless and essentially just kind of like groping herself. Shirt off, bra off, cookie down. It was kind of a cinematic masterpiece, I'm not going to lie to you, but disturbing nonetheless. And when she sent me this video, she literally made me.
Do we think that Amber rubbed that cookie all over her chest and threw her head back and went like, like Godzilla fighting, I don't know, what's that other thing that it fought? Godzilla meets, the other thing. What does Godzilla fight? It's the two, Godzilla versus, I can't think of its name, but and she's just rubbing the cookie on her chest like it's all crummy and she's got red marks on her chest. If she was smart, oh no, see, that would only work with guys if you added the milk in, because lesbians wouldn't be enticed by the white milky creamy substance because lesbians don't have that. Okay.
FaceTime her to see my reaction and then proceeded to ask me if I liked it. And this all happened, mind you, on July 31st. So very much while she was still supposedly so in love with Emily/Tommy. So in love, but still sending essentially soft to your best friend. Unsolicited, because I did not and would not ask for that.
I'm comfortable. My best friend and I are we are comfortable enough with us. Say if we are sharing a hotel room and we need to get changed out of our party clothes into our jammies, if one of us gets an accidental glimpse of a side boob, or us putting, like, we've got no pants on but we've got undies on and we're putting our pants on, that's okay. We're that comfortable, like sisters. What I would not be sending to my best friend would be me rubbing baked goods all over my chest, topless with my bits hanging down. I might show my friend, like, oh my God, look at the bra I found. Look at the shape and the cleave that's giving me. Oh my God, here is the brand and where you can buy it, because look how amazing my tits look. But I'm not showing her me getting frisky with baked goods. That's boundary crossing. That's crossing a boundary. Maybe Amber thought that she could win, like make Alexis jealous by showing her like a little bit of like, oh, look what you're missing out on, girlfriend. Because she does like to have a couple of girls on the go, doesn't Amber?
The next moment I would like to talk about is the fact that Amberlynn's former roommate Eric
Well, not
messaged
sausages
me
and
on
not
TikTok.
cookies. Eat an
Now,
apple.
I'm not sure on specific dates, but Eric and Ricky did recently come to visit her. I believe within the last like
Like, what a
3
close.
months, 4 months. But again, this is an example of another friend on the back burner because she is in a relationship again. Now, I personally never really kept up with the content
Oh, you
that
don't?
included Eric and Ricky. I just didn't find it to be
Angel.
very interesting. So I don't really
Right.
necessarily know the nature of their relationship per se. But from my point of view, these are just 2 more puppets in Amberlynn's puppet show that she can just pick up and set back down at her leisure. Now, I do understand that this could have been a setup. Like, since I have Amberlynn and Emily blocked on all of my socials, I could
Ooh.
see.
Is it a seaside? I love hotels that look out onto the water, like beaches, the ocean, the smell, the breeze. Beachside is the only way to go when you have like a weekend. My best friend and I, we used to go and stay at hotels, and we would go and just like even close to where we live, just so we could have a sleepover, we could make a mess, we could get good food, have some drinks, go for an early morning walk, get some fresh air, have some eggs Benny for breakfast. It's just like a staycation, but close to home but not too far away. We'd get one of those last minute hotel deals that's like a real steal, and we get a really nice room. But it's kind of like how Foodie goes on holidays for 6 weeks, but we would do that over and overnighter, just sort of hang around in the room and then occasionally go for a walk and just enjoy lots of good food. But yeah, you got to get a nice room with nice linens and a good view and nice coffee, maybe an espresso machine inside it. Oh, love it. I love a good hotel stay, but not for 6 weeks. No, not for 6 weeks.
Maybe Amberlynn reaching out to him to reach out to me. But
Yeah,
one thing about
that's
me
gross.
is I don't say things
Maybe
behind people's
wanted
backs
Alex.
that I wouldn't.
I think she wanted Alexis to want her, but she didn't want her back. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to want me, but I don't want you. I want you to be jealous, but I don't give a shit.
Say to their face. I also just want to point out that I have a typo
Ooh,
in
nice.
the text that says after the comment was named, she's intolerable to me. I meant to say after that comment was made, but I am clearly illiterate.
No.
But I was also at work, so whatever. I wasn't really proofreading. Also, I'm sorry if I'm not giving you enough time to read
Ooh.
the messages. So just go ahead and pause the video if you need to have more time to read it. I just got to keep the ball rolling because I have a couple other things that I want to talk about in this video. Also, message for Amber. If you move here and the inevitable happens, do not call me. I am not going to be your knight in shining armor, and I'm not going to come save you. So I strongly urge you to not move here if you are not 100 billion% completely sure that Emily/Tommy is not going to fuck you over. So
Even if Amber had an inkling that Tommy is going to fuck her over, she's still going to move because she doesn't recognize red flags. She is happy to go with anybody who, she's like Foodie, she'll go with anybody who wants her. Red flags, be damned. Child, be damned. Reality, be damned. I've got someone who loves my fat ass and who wants to feed me up. I'm going to go ahead with it. Who cares? Who cares if the consequences are dire? I don't give a shit.
Oh, this is the last screenshot and where the conversation ends for now. And I'm sorry there's not like a whole lot of like piping hot tea in this conversation, but I had mentioned that he reached out in my last video, so I felt like it was only right for me to show you guys what was said. So now I want to get.
I find this incredibly random that Ricky would reach out to Alexis. That feels like 100 million% initiated by Amber. Amber's like sent him in like co-ops, like not co-ops, secret ops. A co-ops where you get fruit and veg for cheap because you're splitting it amongst friends. No, secret covert ops. She's sent Ricky in as a neutral party to get the info to send back to Amber because Alexis isn't going to be talking to Amber on the side. But Amber needs to know because she's a narcissistic manipulator. She needs to know what
into the infamous pumpkin spice buzzball conversation between Amber and I. Now, this conversation took place Saturday night after Amber and I spoke on her now deleted live stream. And after that live stream, I had gone to a concert. And while I was there, we were texting back and forth. And I thought maybe we could hash things out and maybe reconcile. But this is where she started demanding a public apology from me to both her and Emily. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, Amber. You and Emily can kiss my and you are absolutely brain dead if you think that I'm going to apologize, let alone publicly apologize to your girlfriend. Womp womp. And once again, she is playing the part of victim Lynn and basically telling me how awful I am and how embarrassed she is and how I'm so awful and triggered.
I mean, if I were Becky, I'd be a little bit like, oh, that hurts my feelings a bit that my childhood friends are as equally happy speaking to Amber after all the shit that she did to me. And it's not like Amber's a cool, fun person to hang around. It's not like she's a good time. You would think that you'd be tolerant of Amber because she's with Becky, and once Becky and Amber have split up, they'd be like, oh my God, okay, we don't have to talk to Amber anymore. But it seems like Ricky and what's-his-face have got a real friendship with Amber, which is fucking weird because she's awful. Just awful. But then again, she might be the best time behind the scenes. We don't know. We have no idea.
During her BPD. I know, Amber, I'm so terrible. I have been an absolutely awful friend to you while I have been sitting here publicly defending you for the last year.
Now, I must say that I absolutely am living. I am living for the accent. I do like a Midwestern accent. I actually prefer it. I actually prefer Midwestern accents over English accents. They're so much more fun. I like the broadness of it and the way that I don't know. I like Ohio. I like Minnesota. I like Minnesotan accents. I like the Midwest. It's as fun to me as a Southern accent, to be honest. I think maybe it's because I've watched Fargo too many times, but I prefer Midwestern accents to English accents. Sue me.
Here and trying to help you cover your tracks because you lie all the time and you can't keep any of your stories straight. I sat here willing to tarnish my reputation for you while getting doxxed, while having to quit my main job because of said doxing. Meanwhile, you're cashing.
Miss Alexis, that's all on fucking you. You chose to do that for someone like Amberlynn. That's a choice you made. Amber wasn't forcing you to do it. She wasn't paying you to do it. You weren't contracted to do it. You chose to do that. If you had some pain for being her friend, that's on you. Most people would just dip away because we know she's trouble. Nothing but agony, Amber.
In on our friendship and people ostracizing me. So once again, she makes a demand that I step outside from the concert that I was around.
That is Ohio. We have good air and nice people. That's like your tagline. That's amazing. I like that. Wisconsin. That's where they're from. Wisconsin.
Ready 2 hours late to attempt to understand Emily's perspective. Our relationship was never reciprocal in the regards of me putting my life on hold for her versus her putting her life on hold for me.
That's because Amber's a narcissist. That's how it is. There is no reciprocity in a narcissistic relationship. It is about them and it's never about you.
And this confirms my feelings of how I always felt like her problems and her life was more important than mine. So I stepped up.
In Tonus, no, you're not allowed to have one. Do you know how, look, where are you going to put a lion cub? They're going to get big. You need a lot of space. You need to be physically buff. Are you buff? You need to be buff because they want to play rough. They smell like rotten meat. Their breath is ridiculous. They need to be in a pride or they're going to be sad. Where are you going to keep a lion cub? You can't. Absolutely not. You just have to get maybe like a stripe, like a tan colored, get an orange cat. Have you watched orange cat YouTube shorts? apparently orange cats are mental. I had a marmalade cat. I had a girl. I had a female orange cat. She had kittens. That's how I know she was female. We assumed she was male when we got her because she was orange, because you don't find many female orange cats. But just get yourself an orange cat, put a little mane on it, like one of those little costume manes, and just pretend she's a lion or they are a lion. Do that instead. Lions, problematic.
Outside to listen to her parrot the same bullshit I've been hearing for the last week. Like,
No, I don't hate the British accents. I just prefer Midwestern accents. There are just certain British ones that I just can't deal with. They just they make me clench. I just don't like them.
don't care about.
It's the proper English accent, like the toffee. It's like the what are they called? What's that political party in Britain that you have? The richos, the rich people. What are they called? It's like a toff or a loff or something like that. I don't like that English accent. That very proper English. It bothers me. I don't like it. I like the Cockney accents and the Northern accents and the Liverpool accent, like the Scouser accents. I like those. I just don't like proper English. I don't like it. It annoys me.
Emily's point of view. I already told you I'm not changing my mind. And with every day that passes, I like her even less. And I feel like I am genuinely being nice in this situation because I know enough about Emily to completely ruin what's left of her.
Ghost, I had a black cat. Her name was Willow. And here's the story of Willow. Got her from the shelter. I adopted her from this shelter, brought her home, took care of her, loved her. She decided that she liked the neighbors better and she moved next door, and they asked me if they could keep her. And I'm like, but she's mine. And they're like, she's here every day. She would go missing. And she's like, she's here every day. She loves our dog. We want her. What do you reckon? And I'm like, fuck, I want my black cat. But I just could not keep her at my house. She just loved next door better. So I had to, the cat wanted to be with the neighbors. So I said yes. And I just went next door occasionally and visited her. It's the cat dispersal system. They don't find you. You don't find them. They find you. She was their cat. She wasn't mine. I was just the conduit so that she could find them. Her name was Willow, by the way, because I was obsessed with Buffy the Vampire Slayer at that time.
Life. But as I've mentioned before, Tommy is a mother, and
is it Salem because of what was that movie? Melissa Joan Hart? Is it because of that show? What was it called? Bewitched or Magics or something? What was that show? I can't remember the name of that show. But you know the one I mean. Salem, the black cat, the puppet black cat. Is that why? Oh, I know why.
I know that doesn't come first to her, but in my opinion, a child's life and a child's well-being is top priority to me.
Probably not.
And speaking on this, I received a DM from Emily's daughter's father's girlfriend who has expressed very strong concern for the well-being of Emily's child. She has personally asked me to not dox her or leak the conversation. And for now, I'm going to respect that. The last thing that I'm going to get into is the fact that today my partner made a comment on Amberlynn's TikTok or Instagram or whatever, basically expressing support. Now, I have only been with my ex-partner, Chrissy.
She told Amberlynn that her picture looked pretty. She told Amber she looked pretty. And this made Alexis break up with her partner. I mean, okay.
For like 2 months. It's a long distance relationship and we haven't met in person. So I'm kind of glad this is all coming out now. And they claim that they didn't really know who Amberlynn was initially, but I'm starting to feel like that is a lie. One thing about me is as my partner, you are not going to make me look stupid. And you.
Hey guys, K-pop sidebar, Moonlit Goth. Did you watch Are You Sure? Have you watched it on Disney Plus yet? I watched it last night and oh my God, it gave me In the Soup vibes and Bon Voyage. It was so funny. It was so good. If you haven't watched it, you've got to. See if there's any if you haven't got Disney Plus, see if you can find any links on YouTube before they get taken down, because it's worth the watch. It's so cute. Oh my God. It's
You are not going to support me in private and then publicly embarrass me. And you guys want to talk about clout chasing? This right here is a clout chaser. And for the last couple of days, they have already been extremely combative towards me.
ma'am. Do you know how many subs she's gotten from this? She's up to about 7,000 subs already. 7,000 subs just because she's got she's got like 3 videos. Look, she's definitely got some YouTube recognition from her 2 Q&A posts. 7,000. Wow.
Me because I'm so obsessed with this Amberlynn drama and I don't care about my real life anymore. So
Because Australians are universally loved. That's why. And it looks like you know cool people, because if you're saying Australian slang, you know cool Australian people. That's why, Izzy.
I was sick of the backlash and I broke up with them. And honestly, Chrissy, you deserve whatever doxing happens to you at this point. So you and Amberlynn and Emily can sit on a 3-way FaceTime call and yap it up about me, because the most interesting link doesn't want anything to do with any of you anymore. For you to be so incredibly butthurt about Amberlynn sending me the explicit content that she recently sent me and then turning around and showing support, you're irrelevant and you're fake. And I don't really care. I don't really care. And you're not going to gain any social leverage from this situation. I hope you know that. So
imagine being that nasty and toxic to someone who said pretty under a post. But then again, if my partner is like, oh, I'm so mad that this person sent you explicit content, and the next minute I'm posting pretty under their post, I'm thinking that maybe that they've had a blow up and that person was just trying to get under her skin. It sounds like just nobody in this equation is sane. Like sane in the sense that they're not toxic. Not, I mean, like batshit crazy, but I'm talking like mature enough to not be like, well, if you're going to say that, I'm going to do this. Meh. You know what I mean? Oh, it just sounds like stupid, childish bullshit.
with that being said, I'm single now. And maybe this was a blessing in disguise. The last thing I want to say is
I just think Alexis is probably a fair weather friend. Fake as all get out, and she was waiting for her opportunity to do this.
I just want to thank you guys so incredibly much for how much support you guys have been showing me. I was honestly really scared and really skeptical, and
I checked and checked and checked and checked before I posted this live, and he was live already today. I triple checked to see if he was going live tonight. I did not think he was going live. Oh my God. Thank you, Panda. I didn't think he was live. Was he live when I was live? Man, I triple checked.
and I wasn't sure if what I had to say was going to be received well with you guys. But I am so glad that I decided to come out with everything and share my point of view. This entire situation has been really hard, losing my best friend and now my partner. And all of the overwhelming support is really keeping me from crying in the club. I will be releasing a
The soup and bon voyage, sorry, sidebar. Moonlit, the soup and bon voyage is my favorite content. I absolutely love them. It's so good. I can't wait till I get to do them again.
Q&A part 3, probably later tonight / tomorrow morning.
Good.
And I will be
first.
answering some more questions that I received on my TikTok. If you like this video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Okay. All right. Okay, I've been on for nearly 3 hours. That's a long time. I think we've covered a lot. We didn't cover everything, but that's okay because that means there's some stuff left over for tomorrow. We might cover Amber's response, her little drunk live stream, if she hasn't posted anything tomorrow. Whatever bullshit garbage that whatever bullshit garbage that Foodie Beauty produces tomorrow, I'm guessing it might be some ridiculously disgusting mukbang. Probably not another rage. She'll come out with an apology rage tomorrow. Blah-de, blah-de, blah, blah, blah. apparently they bought their tickets, so they're going to be traveling soon. My bet is on Malaysia, and she thinks that she's going to see temperatures like 33, 32, 34, 31, and she's going to be like, I can handle that. If Kuwait's 51, 52, 42, whatever, 33 is a breeze. It's humid, ma'am. It's like a jungle weather. You are going to chafe like you've never felt chafe in your life. But that'll be fun. That'll be super fun. But yes, I'm betting on Malaysia. I'm betting on a mukbang tomorrow. What's the mukbang going to be tomorrow? BK. She did mention BK. Maybe BK. She hasn't had chicken and rice for a couple of days on live. So I'm thinking maybe it's either going to be BK or a chicken and rice dish with pickles. Because you can always bet on that's a safe bet with Foodie, isn't it? Chicken and rice and pickles. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Oh, you just pick it up through osmosis, Izzy. You're basically Australian. You're a, what do we call it? You are I'm looking for the word. Honorary Australian. When you've been sleeping with an Australian for that long, you're basically one now. I don't think Alexis is into Amby. Maybe initially, but after talking to her for a couple of weeks, she's like, ugh, gross. I think she got the ick after a couple of weeks. But Amby was like, she's into me. She digs me. She wants me. And she was just doing little things behind the scenes to try and, like, I don't know, make her jealous or reignite the fire. But I think Alexis was definitely like, you're in the friend zone, like friend zone. You're over here. I'm over here. Let's not mingle the two. Okay. But yeah, I think she's going to Egypt. I don't know, Salah. I don't think Salah can't travel to many places. His passport doesn't get him into many countries easily. He can only go to about 5 different places easily, and he's already been to one. Maldives has been taken off the list, so he can't go there. So there's only a few places he can get unless he, I don't know, has done some magic. He can't go to the United States, can't get to Canada, can't come to Australia. A lot of places in Europe, he can't get there on a Syrian passport easily. He can go to Malaysia, he can go to Iran, and a couple of places in the Middle East. Syria, one of them, but there's not a lot of places he can travel to. So they are very, very, very limited to where he can get easy access to. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go because I've got to work tomorrow. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I might do a little video. I might do a live stream tomorrow, depending what time I finish work. And I will see you then. Thank you so much for coming. Hit the like on the way out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. And you know what? Basically, don't be a bitch. Don't be like Foodie Beauty. Don't be a bitch to people. Be nice. Be nice. Be genuine and be nice. Wash your hands and brush your teeth. All right. Bye. Bye, everyone.